Well, hello everybody. Sorry for being a little bit late. Unsurprisingly, I had some tech issues. There's a surprise. Shiz, good to see you. How are things?
Hey, it's going. I heard there was a great video today that I haven't seen yet. So,
Yeah, there is. I've seen bits and pieces of it. So we're kind of, a bit up in the air. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on, but it does seem, according to Chile anyway, that he has filed to drop his lawsuit. Well, certainly against Kate. I'm not sure who else is involved or who else is supposedly getting sued or whatever. So that remains to be seen whether or not, his whole thing against Team Skeptic is being dropped or whatever the case may be. But we're here to have a chat about it, to have a look at the video and see what we can kind of make out of it. I've only caught like maybe a few minutes of it or whatever, so we'll see how it goes. Do you have any preliminary viewpoint or?
I just know Discord was in a tizzy about it. So I want to see what it's about.
You want to see what's happening?
Yes, I can't give an opinion without the facts. So I have to watch it first.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. So anyway, folks, this just came to light to me not that long ago. So I thought, wonderful news. He's dropping the charge, dropping the lawsuit. I was a little bit sick today, and I kind of spent most of the day on a cold ground under a Harley. Well, not really under a Harley, but kind of beside a Harley, I suppose. And despite trying to wash as much as possible, I still haven't been able to get the oil out from under my nails. So please excuse the grossness of it all. So we're just waiting for a few people to come in. I hope everybody's doing really well out there. Sorry that I haven't been streaming properly in a couple of days, just not being feeling 100%. So we'll have a look at this whole fucking thing here in a minute and see how
Wait,
we get
can
on. Now,
you
deciding
can
that
you can you actually drop a lawsuit on a Sunday?
so I mean you can I guess you can certainly apply for it. I'd imagine you can file the paperwork necessary for it. But I'm not 100% sure how it works in the US of A, whether or not he'd have to wait until the judge sees it tomorrow. I suppose technically speaking the lawsuit's still open, so we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see
Okay.
what happens. Um, excuse any kind of coughing or whatever that you might hear. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment. I'm absolutely still pretty sick. So, yeah, just have to bear with me for another few days. Tenkai for $2 says, it looks like Chilito is on the retreat. Not sure yet. We'll wait and see. I say I only caught a couple of minutes. I just kind of flicked through. I was trying to put a fender back on a Harley. And for some reason, there's this phenomenon with Harleys that when you are taking something off of it, the hole is one size. When you're putting it back on, it seems the hole gets smaller or it disappears entirely. So when you're left with more bolts than you started with, something's going on. So I had a significant period of time under the bike today. The Triggered Limey for £2 says, hello, you beautiful bastard and demon. Oof. Thank you so much indeed. Can't speak for shiz on that one. That's kind of a
I am a beautiful bastard, except I love my dad.
it's well, it's kind of a bittersweet comment, so I suppose. And then we have Jeff Loves Pigs for $2 says shiz and the demon back at it. So I guess Kate always wins. I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out when we watch the video here in a minute. We'll see what happens. I don't know anything that you guys don't know, so we just have to wait and see what happens. We got Paul Berry for $2 says, "Don't be fooled, nothing has changed." Well, we'll have a look at it. As I say, we'll have a look at it and we'll see what we're going to do. I was going to celebrate, and then I kind of thought about it a bit more, and I thought I better not celebrate how I was going to celebrate, which was with a Jaeger bomb. So instead, because I'm sick and I shouldn't drink alcohol right now, I decided I'll have a Tiger bomb instead, which is like a Jaeger bomb, but it's made out of Tay. Sláinte. Oh, it burns. Totally worth it. All right, let's have a look at this and we'll see how we get on. Let me just get it up here on the stream. Look at that face. Such beauty. Where's his pupils? We need to start a fund to raise some pupils. Delete pupils over here. Anyway,
Maybe he
folks, let's
forgot
have a
them.
listen
Like,
and
I
see
don't know.
what
You know, when you
okay.
pack for a trip last minute, you forget stuff. Like maybe he forgot his pupils.
Exactly. And it seems that, I mean, from the outset, it seems like maybe he's found some. Well, that sounded awful. Found some humility, maybe, but I don't know. I'm call me skeptical. but I don't buy it off the start anyway. So let's have a look at it. There's enough of you here. Make sure and smash that like button, and we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, let's see if I can replay his chat. I will. How can I do that? Hold on, give me
Well,
one
not that it
sec
really
here. That's actually
matters,
great.
because like 95% of comments are deleted while the show is live. So
Yeah, that's true too. Well, look, we'll see if I can get them up here. I don't know if they will actually replay, but we'll give it a go anyway and see how we get on. All right, so hold on now. There we go. All right, so you should be able to see it here on the side, and I'll keep an eye on it as well. Ready?
I have a very, very small window of time, as you guys know.
And just to clarify, can you hear that, Chiz?
yes.
Awesome.
I am in South America with my family. I will just take 2 seconds to go and fix this real quick. I'll go like this, and I'll say like this, more actions, delete forever, yes, delete forever. Okay, if everybody would, please hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I literally have 14 minutes, and I'm on the river with my family. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to just make this as quick as I can so I can just get right to it, because there's a list of things that have to happen for this ship to get back to its mission entirely and not have any distractions.
The good ship Chille.
So I want to explain this for everybody. Today, I withdrew my lawsuit against
I thought it was the SS We Don't Stop.
Against Josh Abrams.
Yeah.
You guys will be able to check Pacer. I withdrew my lawsuits today. My lawsuits.
If that's the case, would he be a regular ship or a submarine?
A tugboat.
Like, submarine.
Continue.
Long and hard and full of semen.
I voluntarily withdrew my
Tough sub.
lawsuits. Okay, so there's a few things here. There are a few stipulations to what I'm doing. This is just such a better view, isn't it? It's so pretty in South America here. There are stipulations. So there's things that other people don't know that you guys aren't aware of yet. So I'm going to make a list of things here, and I hope that you guys can share this list with the people, and this has to be said now. So I withdrew my lawsuit against Kate and Josh today. And in return for that, I would like Kate and Josh to remove all of their hate videos about me.
So straight off the bat, we've got a stipulation, a demand.
I would like Kate and Josh to admit that I don't have a Ponzi scheme. I don't blackmail people.
When people say, is that his audio on the side chat, what do they mean?
It has like it's like staticky a little.
Funnily enough, I'm hearing you staticky right now as well. So I wonder if it's something on my end.
Sounds like a you problem.
It does sound like a me problem.
Josh will have to admit that I didn't threaten to turn him into his probation for doing drugs. I wasn't a part of anybody doing drugs. Josh would have to admit that I was not kicked out of my friend's house in New Hampshire.
Is it gone now? Because it's gone for me, the statickiness.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Kate would have to admit I don't have a Ponzi scheme. Doesn't happen. I don't have it. I don't borrow from one investor to pay back another investor. That doesn't exist, Kate. You're going to have to retract that. I withdrew my lawsuit today against you. However, in the event that the stipulations are not met, then I'm going to have to fight for my rights. And so, there's a large difference between harmful speech and free speech. People are running around, the people who I'm suing, Kate and Josh, and saying, oh, free speech. Your speech hurt me, and I can prove it. I have 4 more people I have to mention right now.
Why do I get the feeling that I'm one of those people, man? Or is that me being too big? I mean, I hope he does.
And I'm going to give them the same opportunity. James Freeman, I'm asking you now to remove your hate videos about me and retract that I beat women and that I batter women. That's the only thing that will stop me from suing you, Mr. Freeman, Mr. James Springer. Dale at Lackluster, you will have to retract that there is victims of mine. You're just protecting them. Dale, if you don't retract.
Shannon says he doesn't say my name. Oh, that's unfortunate because I'm his daddy. But so straight away, like off the bat, it just seems to me like it's basically a repeat of what happened before the lawsuits were filed, which is that he has a list of demands that if they're not met, and let's face it, they won't be, that he's just going to sue again. So it's like, so what's the point? Anyway, let's listen on.
Then I'm going to have to pursue you because the speech you did was harmful. All 4 people in that video, Josh Abrams, Kate Peter, James Springer, and Dale at Lackluster, you're going to have to retract your statements. I've withdrawn my lawsuit today. I've taken the first step forward toward peace. This is ridiculous. You've slandered my name. I don't batter women. Dale from Lackluster, I don't have any victims. You can't produce any. Nobody can come on camera and say they're a victim of mine. You don't have any. So I get it. Irish Demon and Team Skeptic, remove your hate videos about me.
He said
How
it.
about no? No fucking way. Why would I do that? There we go. Sue me, I suppose. Is that how that works now? Fine. Sue me. Whatever. I'm not fucking removing shit. Anyway. Sorry, Shiz. I just like fucking raged right over you there. What were you saying?
No, nothing. Continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Or I'll proceed down the path I've already blazed.
I'm sorry for pausing so quickly. Or you proceed down the path that you've already blazed. You haven't blazed shit other than most likely crack cocaine, but like you haven't done anything. You've done nothing other than act like a fucking beta. So I have a feeling that what I just said and probably will say again throughout this video, throughout this live stream, is putting me right in the firing line for a lawsuit. And that's okay by me. You know? Yeah, I don't really go with the whole demands thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not my style. So anyway.
I want you guys to understand something. I'm not suing these folks for free speech. I'm suing them for harmful speech. And if they want to openly retract what they've stated about me, which is false, there are no victims of mine. I've never hurt anybody or scammed anybody out of thousands and thousands of
You don't
dollars.
get lifetime restraining orders without a fucking victim.
Exactly. Not to mention, you know, when you got this many people that have personal issues with you, there's a fucking good chance it's you. You know, I'm not saying that that's always the way, but generally speaking, if you are at the center of all of this fucking drama across the whole world, there's a good chance it's you. You know what I'm saying? There's a fucking good chance it's you. Christina says Irish isn't taking down shit. We don't back down. Fucking right, we don't back down. We literally don't stop. So good luck with that, bud. Fucking unbelievable. I had a feeling it was going to be like this. There's no way that he could just go, guys, you know what? I was fucking wrong. Let's just leave all this shit behind us and move on. Because if he did do that, then, you know, he could just leave and go to bed. Like, he could just be like, okay, we're done now. Fucking move on swiftly. And eventually you just kind of fall out of relevance, just like everybody else. And that's the end of it. But no, you have to come back in making more demands. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll listen on and see where he's going with this, because I got a rare feeling.
That hasn't happened. So, I mean, I literally have one debt to one person who I have not paid back yet. And that friend of mine is a dear friend of mine. And as soon as I'm just able, I'll start to drip back payments to him because I owe him some money. And he's a dear friend of mine, a mentor who I love and respect. But
did you by any chance meet him last night and he gave you some stuff on tick? Just ask him for a friend.
What my debts are. But the lies that were said about me, the slander that was made about me is not true. I don't batter or beat women. James Freeman, you sat there and said over and over that I batter and I beat women because I lightly pushed Kate away from me after she was all over me. And
objection, you elbowed her entire titty and knocked her phone out of her hand, but okay.
All of the tit. So
full memory. He has no memory of the incident.
Elbow to ma'am contact. It's like, bro, I'm not fucking claiming for 1 minute that this guy's like a woman beater per se, but like, you fucking elbowed a lady's tit. So, you can fucking call it what you want. That's cool by me. Call it whatever the fuck you want. But I don't know, man. You and me, and only one of us has elbowed a titty, and it wasn't me. So it leaves one person. Well, not that I remember. I mean, like at a party
Funny
or something,
bone to
maybe
funny bag.
accidentally. You what?
His funny bone to the fun bag.
Nice. I like that.
That's a good one.
Very humorous.
Aha! I see what you did there.
Ah, tough sub.
In Kate's Discord account, I don't want to be stalked by you. It's inappropriate. There's no victim crying in the street where I need to be stalked by people. It's strange. It's strange. And there are, and how do I know this? Because there are good people who have come over, and I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by my family. I'm seeing a different perspective here. I want to get back to my mission and what I'm doing, and I don't want to spend my time suing people who do good things in the community. I think that Dale from Lackluster and James Springer do good work. Now, we have differences, for sure. We're different. We're not the same. We're different.
We know what.
But that doesn't mean you can say that I have victims and not face me through the legal procedures. So look, Kate over at Troll Mafia, I withdrew my lawsuit today. Take down all your videos. Take them all down. Tell the people I don't have a Ponzi scheme. Tell the people that I don't blackmail people. There's a long trail. And if there is a long trail of people,
if he doesn't blackmail people, why did we go through like 7 hours of texts of him blackmailing someone?
Yeah. Like you and I literally sat here and read out hours and hours and hours of blackmail. Like he tried to blackmail me. He tried to blackmail other people too. It's like, dude, come on. Like, who you fucking kidding here? You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'd never blackmail anyone, but if you scroll 3 videos back, it's like a video of him blackmailing someone.
Not only that, but this is him, a video of him. I wouldn't go so far as saying that he's currently blackmailing, but he's not fucking far off. It's like, you want all this to start again? Well, keep making videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. I'll keep riffing. I don't give a shit. You might be wondering what the link on the screen is. I think because Chillito has deleted his lawsuit, now is probably a good time to get a Chillito Delito mug. Or one of these. These are lovely. They make your coffee taste better. But yeah, no, he's like, here he is right now saying like, I never blackmail anybody. Where he's currently in the same sphere. You know what I'm saying? Like, do this or else.
Yeah, I've ever blackmailed. I'm begging you now to go on the Troll Mafia and expose me. And Kate, if you can't get someone to expose me, then take down your videos. Because there's no one going to expose me.
Oh, all right. He's trying to goad her into doing something that he can actually try to sue her for.
Just give me 1 sec there, because I just had to disconnect for a second because I was getting that fuzziness, and I think it's something to do with my headphones. So just bear with me 1 quick sec.
Freaking potato.
Sorry about this. This fucking thing, man. All right, you were saying.
I said you're a freaking potato.
Wow, that's very racist.
I hear an echo of myself, very staticky, so that's weird.
That could be your potato internet. That might not be me. Just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, give me 1 sec here now. Hopefully this actually... That's a hard pass on that. Just give me a sec here while I fuck around with this. I don't know what the shite I'm doing here now. I'll be 1 sec now, folks. Just bear with me.
It's a lot of seconds.
And?
Just saying.
Right, moving on.
Step up that said, Chille beat me up, or Chille cheated me out of, thousands and thousands of dollars. There's nobody's gonna do that. So it just got to be a fever pitch, and everybody jumped on board, and then all these channels, and I caused some controversy and bad things too. let me say something else that I haven't said yet. My actions in Boston at that parade were something I have went and associated myself with somebody I shouldn't have associated myself with, and I got out of my element. Parents should be able to raise their kids however they want, and when they're teenagers and you have them in the proper situation, you should warn them about police in America. It wasn't the proper venue. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did.
So let's see if he'll apologize for all the other shit. Right? So he's apologized for the way he spoke at that rally or whatever the fuck it's called, right? What he hasn't done is apologize for how he treats people and how he acts on the daily. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's accepted the one shit thing that he could do without kind of losing face. You know what I mean?
Because he's never going to have like actual perspective.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
What did I press this time? Hold on. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said there, Sexies.
I said he's never going to have any perspective.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He you guys, we all know what he's like at this point. Let's listen on.
Boston Day Parade, wrong. And I'm sorry that I did it. I'm so sorry. I watched that video back and I just cringe because parents should be able to raise their children however they want. And I shouldn't be involved in that at the first stage of adolescence. It's not my position. I was out of line. And so for all those parents in Boston, I'm very sorry. Really, really, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my depths of my being, I'm sorry.
So he's sorry for what he said, but he doesn't understand why Kate went down there to stop him. He knows it was wrong, but Kate's still wrong for stopping him.
Absolutely. So that's his whole thing, though, isn't it? It's like that's still her fault. No matter what way, no matter what any of us say about it, that's in his mind, that's always going to be her fault. You get me?
But this is psychologically fascinating.
Sorry, just give me a sec.
Dude, that's all you. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. That should be your tagline.
Sorry, what was that?
That should be your tagline. Give me a sec. You need a give me a sec shirt.
I can't hear you at all now. God almighty. Oh man. I don't know what's
Just
going on.
play
With
the
this thing,
video.
guys. Can you hear me, Shiz? Can you guys hear me out there? I can see that you're talking, but I can't hear you. For fuck's sakes. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. It's something with my headphones seems to fuck up the audio for some reason. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you at all. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about this, guys. Fucking thing.
You're very good at YouTube.
Okay.
This is why Chille's chat calls you Irish seaman.
Fuck's sakes. Okay, can you just try say something again?
You are a YouTube scholar.
Still got nothing. What the fuck?
Just play the damn video.
Okay, I'm just going to play it on for now and I'll figure this out in the meantime.
Now, I took the first step here. I've withdrawn my lawsuit. The other people I've mentioned here, Irish Demon, Team Skeptic, Lackluster, James Springer, Troll Mafia, Josh Abrams. If you do not retract your slander, which it's absolute slander, and you guys know it is, but more than that, Kate, you have additional problems as well as Josh Abrams, because you guys have additional complaints. You have harassment and stalking complaints that I can add to the refiling of litigation.
Oh, so he's admitting he's just refiling.
And Kate, that's provable. you might be able to get some judge to go with you for free speech in
He's
some way.
trying to,
I don't know
like,
how, because I don't have a
coerce them into
Ponzi scheme.
removing
I
the
don't have
videos,
multiple
or
lines of
else he's
credit. There's not
refiling. That
multiple
seems
liens on
like
me. Those are all
extortion or
lies that are
blackmail, kind
fabricated
of,
by you.
right?
So you won't be able to find, but, and you'll find, I don't think you'll be able to find a judge that's going to be able to see past the straight metadata. But
this guy doesn't know what metadata means.
The package we put together to add to the amended complaint that we were going to file when you filed your reply, but you're not going to do that now because the case has been withdrawn. The stalking charges really get you. And there's no person in the world who's going to say, oh my God, he went to this place and this place and this place and this place, and they're posting it here, and she's the captain of that vessel. You'll be in big trouble, Kate. And this is a reconciliation video. I want to move forward with my life. I want to move forward with love. I have an amazing, loving family here in Colombia, and I want to move forward with my life. I want to get to my mission. I want all of you to retract your lies about me. I've taken the first step here. You guys can look online on pacer.org. I withdrew my lawsuit. I'm going to unblock everybody from my page. You can write whatever you want. I don't want to censor you. For the love of God, the people that you've heard stories about me, they're lying. If you don't like me because I'm a, cult of personality, what do they call it? A cult of personality, a culture personality. I don't know. That's fine. Listen, there's not going to be people. There's going to be people that don't like you. I understand
that. A cult of personality, I think, is what he was getting at there. I don't know about that, bud. I don't know about that.
But I talked to someone who used to be a troll. We've shared several emails back and forth. He showed a perspective to me that I could recognize of myself, and he shared a perspective of the group he had surrounded himself with. And he exited that group, and after that last email, I withdrew my lawsuits. This isn't the right way. I don't want to do this. I don't want to put government between me and you, Mr. Springer, Mr. James Springer, Mr. James Freeman. I don't batter women. I don't beat women. And when I get you, please retract your statement. Please retract your statement. I'm asking you to retract it because it's not true. There's no records, no 911 calls, no hospital reports, no nothing. You don't have anything like that. So retract.
What am I hearing, man? Is everybody else hearing that too?
You
It's like
terrible at audio.
Like fucking keyboard noises. Are you guys hearing that?
You're not very good at this.
It's not me, just in case anybody's wondering. It's not me.
Statements. Dale from Lackluster, retract that you said I have victims. Or Dale, bring them on your show.
The chat is slow,
or
guys.
Send me the list, Dale, because I want to heal these wounds. I want to move forward with love. We may not like each other. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I like some of these people. We don't need to put the government between us if we can just work it out. We can all have our own missions. And the guy over there, Irish Demon, when I was emailing you back and forth, I told you I was going to sue you, in Ireland. I was literally just giving you a red herring, dude. The truth is we sue you here.
You were red herringing me. No, you weren't. You just didn't know what you were talking about, as always. I, however, do. That's the difference between you and me, Chille. I back up what I say. Good luck suing me there as well. That's all I can say. You'd have a better chance suing me here, to be honest. And that's a low enough chance as it is. 2 seconds there. I just need to check something here because, yeah, my audio is fucked, man. She's just dipped out there. Hopefully she'll come back in and we'll see if that works. I'm not 100% sure what's going on because I can hear what he's saying and I can hear what I'm saying, but I can't hear what Shiz is saying for some reason. So we're going to wait and see what happens once she gets back in. But anyway, in the meantime, we'll just play on and see what he says.
And Mr. Demon.
Mr. Demon. That's Lord Demon to you, fucker.
Going to sue you, in Ireland. I was literally just giving you a red herring, dude. The truth is we sue you here in the States.
Well, we are the people. I need to be able to actually fucking hear what I'm doing. in order to play the video. If you want to watch the video, go watch it on his channel if that's what you need, okay? I'm trying my best here.
And Mr. Demon, please take down all your videos and just stop. Just stop, dude. Just stop.
No.
You're a talented dude.
I know.
Go make some content about whatever you love, man.
Maybe I love you.
I'm 6 minutes till Wapner, guys. 6 minutes till I take a boat down the river with my family. And we took a party bus yesterday. It was absolutely magical. And then the other thing is these assertions that I raised money for my legal defenses. And then I
Sorry, the fucking what?
Party bus yesterday. It was absolutely magical. And then the other thing is these assertions that I raised.
Assertions?
Yeah, I was going to say assertion, assertions. What the fuck is an assertion? I'm so worried now about my legal future. You know, that's just an assertion, but fucking, I can hear you now, Shiz, by the way. It wasn't on your end. I think it was just something I needed to reset by you going and coming back. But yeah, an assertion about I'm going to have a wild guess because I didn't actually listen to what he said, but I'm going to have a wild guess that he's talking about people talking about him perhaps taking the lawsuit money and running to Colombia. I don't know. I don't know what he did with the money, man. That's not none of my business. But you know, it's interesting timing, but whatever. Let's listen on.
For my legal defenses, and then I took off, right? It's not true. And just so you know, the simple fact of, I mean, I hope that these folks, I pray that these people that I've listed here today, that they remove their hate videos,
no,
make a retraction statement, and we move forward. I hope and pray. And that's what I hope and pray. That's what I would love to happen. So saying my van was repossessed, it's like, why would you say that?
Because you're a fucking transient grifter and the thought of your van being repossessed is not so far out of the pale. And you're a habitual liar as well. So, you know, maybe people just try to put two and two together. Who the fuck knows? But that's why. And because that would have been a reasonable assertion, as you call it, then that wouldn't fall under slander or libel or any of those things. It's just an untruth. Somebody was wrong about an assertion they made about you. Doesn't mean it's libel. Doesn't mean it's slander. That's not how that works. Just because somebody says something he doesn't like. I'm
gonna fucking kick you out of this house. You will be homeless with no phone and no car.
Just like Chille.
You know it's not true.
But this is the thing. Like, so he makes all these claims, right? So, okay. Was his van repossessed? I always said that I don't know. I laugh and joke about it. Yeah, like whatever. But I always said that I don't know if it was repossessed or not, because I don't. I've got no reason to believe it was or wasn't. It's just kind of funny to just fucking go along with the whole joke, right? And that's what it is. It's a joke. But I wouldn't go out and claim that it was. I would kind of say, maybe it was. Who knows? But who cares? Who gives a shit? Is it because people are claiming that you're lying? Well, with good reason. Good luck with that. Go before a judge and, you know, the judge, try to tell the judge that you don't have a history of obviously lying about stuff. And then we go, well, here it is, judge. Look at this. All these videos where he's openly lying, talking shit, wishing cancer on kids, all that kind of stuff. And then you're going to turn around and say that this guy is like a straight up dude. Get the fuck out of here. The way it works with slander and defamation is that if somebody reasonably believes that something is true, especially given the fact that you're a public figure, then if it's a reasonable assertion or whatever the fuck you call it, then it's okay. It's okay to say. Should people correct themselves when they're wrong? Yes, they should. I often have. How many times have I eaten my own words on this show? That's how I roll. VG saying he offered you an out. I don't need an out, though. That's the difference. I do not need an out from Chille because he's got nothing that he can do to me. He's got nothing that he can say about me that isn't true. You know what I'm saying? He can make shit up. So was it also defamation when, for example, he made that video saying that I was kicked out of my my house and that I was living in my mom's basement, I think he said, and owed money for rent and all this kind of shit. All untrue, I might add. So is that also defamation? You haven't apologized for that yet either. And I've raised that with you before. Do I care that you haven't apologized? No. Why? Because I know that everybody thinks you're a fucking liar. So it doesn't matter what you say about me. Makes no difference whatsoever. So yeah, good luck with that. Let's move on.
I don't know why people would say such nonsense. We've seen that it just got out of hand where pretty soon you could just put delete laws in the name of your video and you're going to get 1,000 people to watch your video and you can start your channel. I have, people literally have started their channel. So, and look, I've made some mistakes. I can't sit here and own every mistake right this minute, but I have owned one big one that I've wanted to own since the day it happened, and I regret it. People say I don't have any regrets. Well, you know what? You really haven't put yourself out there, have you? Because I have regrets for my regrets. I have regrets for my regrets. And in the event, though, that we don't reach an amicable resolution without the government involved, then we'll have to take a look at what that looks like.
So there we have it, folks, as the man said. Obviously, okay, and I'm just going to put this out here. And I hate to put this out into the ether, out into the universe, lest it come back to haunt me. But I'm just going to be straight up and honest about what I think is going on here. I think he attempted to get the case moved to California, which he failed. He realized very quickly that he would have to back down because he was never going to win this case. That goes without saying. The overwhelming evidence, you guys, you know what went on. There's no point in me repeating everything, but all the shit that went on, the hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of videos of him trying to coerce people into saying things, stuff that he put out himself, which is the weird part about all this. But, it is what it is. He's done that. So what I think he's going to do, or what at least he's attempting to do here, even if all of us capitulated and did exactly what he wanted us to do, which is to remove our videos, he wants us to apologize. I believe somebody mentioned, I don't know if it came up in the video just yet, I believe somebody mentioned that he wants us to tell people to leave him alone. That's not anything that I have control over. And that's just the reality of it. I do not control what other people say to Chille, especially when it comes to things like people responding based on things that I've said. For example, the defamation shamrock, as we now call it. I can't control that. I can't control if people drop shamrocks in your live stream. So do I have to have complete control over everybody before you agree not to to start a lawsuit against me? Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Now, you also want me to remove all of my videos. That's also not going to happen. I'm just telling you that straight out. If you had a gun to my head, I wouldn't do it. That's never going to happen. I thought you would have picked up on this about me by now, Chille. All right? I'm 31 years of age. I've been on this planet for 31 years. But I've lived a lot of life in that 31 years. And I've seen a lot of life in that 31 years. I was faced today with a massive personal challenge, something that happened to me when I was very, very young, and it took a lot of strength for me to deal with, and then it came back in a bad way to me today. I'll get into that at another time. Now's not the time for it. So you have to understand that I've lived my entire life with that kind of thing in my head and dealing with life the way that I have done for so long. And thankfully in a very good place now with fucking thousands of friends here with me. So I've got no fears anymore, Chille. That's not how that works. I'm surrounded by good people all the time. My family, my brothers, like amazing people who've got my back. And I've learned how to be strong in my own life from those people, not from fear from some piece of shit like you. And I'm just putting it straight out there like that. That's what I think about you. Do I think you have potential? Yes, I've said that multiple times. I wish that you would do something useful with your potential. You're not a bad looking dude. You're clearly well able to stand in front of a camera. You're an okay speaker. You've got balls, like you're not afraid to do it. You could do so much more. And I would support that. I'd be like, good for you. Go do something useful. Now, you could say the same thing about me, but here's the difference between you and me, Chille. When you do your little video, there's a few hundred people watching. Most of them are people who don't like you. And, you know, that's fine. But then you come over to this side, you got people like this right here, like Nana J in the side chat. Love you, Irish Demon. You got nearly 2,000 people watching right now. This is one of the biggest live streams I've done. I've had one that was bigger than this. And you sit there and you try to make demands of me, sir. That's never going to happen. If I'm wrong about something and somebody turns around to me and shows me the receipts and says, you were wrong about this, can you correct it? I have done and I will always do. I always will, because I would appreciate the same thing in return if it was me. But what I will not do ever is back down to a bully. This is just another straw on that camel's back, but you're never going to break it because your straws aren't heavy enough. It's as simple as that. You just don't have what it takes. Many people have tried to break me in the past, and I can guarantee you they've tried a lot harder than you have. And it's never happened, and it will never happen. And I won't let it happen to my friends either. So it might be tough for you, and you thought to yourself, maybe this is a good way to get rid of these people off my back so I can move on to my next grift. That's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. I don't like bullies, and I do not like people trying to tell me what to do when what I'm doing is the right thing. So you can shove that. Actually, you know what you do? You take your little demands there, roll them into a nice tight little ball, and shove them directly up your arse. Because that's the best place for them. Because they're not going to make it to me, and I'm not going to do what you tell me. It's as simple as that. I don't give a shit. Sue me. Get my channel shut down. I don't give a shit. I'll be right back again tomorrow. Like that annoying little weed in your garden. I'll be right back again tomorrow. That's the way it rolls. I won't back down to somebody like you. And it's as simple as that. I've drawn... You guys... Anybody who's been with my channel a while knows I kind of have ups and downs with the channel and other things that go down in my life or whatever. I haven't had the easiest life in the world. But I've drawn so much strength from the likes of Kate and Team and others, watching how they deal with you. I used to worry about people like you potentially getting the channel that I worked so hard for taken down. But you know why I'm not worried anymore? Because there's 2,000 people watching right now. And if God forbid in the morning I woke up and my channel was gone, I know if I started up a new one, they'd be right back there, got my back again. So if you think that I'm worried about you, buddy, you couldn't be further from the truth. I'm telling you that right now. And that's saying a lot for you. And we got the grey hat master himself in the side chat, Mr. Gregson. With the finest, I think, the finest Conor McGregor quote of all time. He'll do nothing. And he won't do nothing. He'll fucking say he will, or he might try to do something, but you'll fail. You will always fail. The simple reason that you're always going to fail is you're not in the right. It's as simple as that. You can sit there and try to quell my free speech and the free speech of others as much as you want. You say that you had no intentions of trying to shut me up in Ireland. Bullshit. Absolute bollocks. And you know how I know it's bollocks? Because you did this big whole thing about how it's illegal in Ireland for me to say some of the things that I say. Good luck with that. Because if you think that's going to stop me, then you also don't fucking know me. So yeah, best of luck with everything that you decide to do, especially where I'm concerned. Because I will be that hemorrhoid. And you can take that to court. I will be that hemorrhoid, a pain in the ass, and hard to get rid of. Because as long as you sit there making demands of me and people that I respect, when I know that I didn't do anything wrong and they didn't do anything wrong, I'm going to fucking be right there. It's as simple. I will be your internet shadow as long as you try to bully people. It's as simple as that. So take that to the bank, buddy, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And I don't give a shit what you say after that. Come at me, bro, as Shakespeare would say. Anyway, so that's how I feel. I'm sure he went into this thing thinking, you know what, I'll be nice and I'll drop the case and I'll be super nice and I'll make a couple of demands and hopefully they'll follow my demands. Fuck no. What were you thinking, man? Do you not know who I am? Like, come on, dude. You really think that I'm going to back down or Kate's going to back down or Josh is going to back down? What? Are you fucking crazy? Come on, dude. Whew. The old knee pressure is building. So I've got to bring the knee pressure down and finish my Tiger bomb. That didn't work out very well, by the way. I got fucking coffee. It's not even tea to start with. It's coffee. I got coffee everywhere. Hold on. Good shit. But now I actually do think it's time for a small drop of whiskey. Actually, no, I'm out of whiskey. My Connemara is gone. So maybe a drop of Jägermeister, the finest top shelf collection Jägermeister, to celebrate absolutely fucking nothing changing, really, let's face it. But anyway, Sláinte. And what I say is my own words. I'm not talking for Kate, despite what people might say. Certain fucking people reckon that I'm paid by Kate. That's not true. I can tell you that straight up. You can say that if you want to, but whatever. This is me speaking. So don't be the bully that I know you are and try to take that out on other people. Don't take what I say out on Kate. Don't take what I say out on Josh or team or anybody else. Take what I say out on me. And good luck to you, is what I'll say. So, Chille, to your whole little fucking plan that you had here, Sláinte, bud. What is it they say about the best laid plans and all that? Who the fuck do you think I am? Come on, dude. Come on. You are better than that. Oh, well, obviously not, because you never seem to fucking learn, do you? Let's move on with the video while I get my knee pressure under control. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shoot through some of these super chats. While I'm reading these, would you kindly drop a few feckin' shamrocks in the side chat, lads and lassies? Colin, definitely not Cromwell, said, is everyone happy Demon is about to lose his channel? He won't have any content now. I will. I always have content. There's always something to laugh and joke about. Are a lot of people here right now to hear me shit on Chille for him being a fucking moron again? Yeah, I accept that 100%. If I was to stream tomorrow about a court case, am I going to have 2,000 people watching? No, probably not. But I'll still have a fair few hundred and I'll still have a good laugh. And that's what it all boils down to for me. It's not about those raw numbers. Whatever about the raw numbers. There's more to it than that. There's having a good time. There's working with interesting people. That's what it's all about. Sandy D for $5 says, waits and lingers. Maybe get checked out for that. I will definitely do that. If I don't feel better tomorrow morning than I did this morning, then I'm definitely going to go to the doctor, because literally every muscle in my body today hurt like hell because of all the coughing last night. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go to the doctor tomorrow if it's not cleared up significantly by then. Dave Acid Punch Drunk for £2 says, Chille on the run. We don't stop. We go backwards. Very good. Very good indeed. Excuse me. Jesus. See, there we go now. It's starting out because I'm talking. Treadhead says for $2, please let this be the end. I'm sorry to say I don't think it is. If he used to follow through with his threats there on those demands, then it's not going to be the end. I haven't been tested for flu. No, I must do that. I'll get to that in a minute, because I'll give you my idea of what I think is going to happen. It seems like a few people in the side chat seems to think the same thing. Sarah, I'm sorry about that, Lisa. My kisses. Sorry. It was worth it though. You know, I love you all dearly, but it was definitely worth it. Sarah Carlin, aka Motley, for 179 says it's all bullshit. His lips are moving, so it's lies. Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, I'm afraid. William Graber for $2 says perhaps he realized sustaining a lawsuit is work. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort. We got, guess what? We're going to jail for $5 says he's not only withdrawing, he put it in the side and waiting for Kate and Josh to prove him right when he is in the wrong. Exactly. And we'll cover that here in a minute. Mark the sarcastic lawsuit student for £5 says he wants a conditional surrender with the same conditions he's always had. It's a play. He's hoping that Kate especially will just turn a blind eye. Exactly. I don't speak for Kate, so I don't know how she feels about, the offers or whatever. I have no idea. I haven't spoken to Kate in a few days. I think we might have messaged each other briefly a few days ago because she was in my side chat and I didn't know if it was her or not. And that was all. So I don't know how she feels. And I hope she's doing okay because I know it's fucking stressful. Even though you're going to win, it's still stressful. You know what I mean? It's still a lot of work, a lot of effort. Different Sages become a new member. Welcome. Thank you kindly indeed. We're nearly at 500 members, which is amazing. Theo Mack for £2 says, wouldn't this be blackmail? It wouldn't quite be blackmail, but it would be borderline. You're kind of lingering very close to it at this point, threatening lawsuits if somebody doesn't do what they're told, which isn't illegal because you can say, look, dude, if you don't sort this shit out, then I'm going to have to sue you. But because of the history and what's involved in this, then you could say, okay, it's obviously, it's at the very least, it's coercive. It's using a lawsuit for the purposes of coercion. Midnight 2008 for $5 says, so basically he's saying he dropped the suits, but if they don't do everything he wants, he'll sue them again. So basically nothing's changed. Exactly. The only thing that's changed is that the lawsuit currently isn't, we have to wait and see what happens tomorrow because he says he's filed it. But I don't believe we'll know until tomorrow on Pace or whatever. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Simon Ross has become a new member. Thank you kindly for joining. Thank you very much indeed. At midnight 2008 for $5 says, so basically he dropped the suits, but if they don't do what he says, blackmail, he will sue them again. Looks like nothing has changed. So this is just going back to what it was before, which is like, do what I say or else, because he knows how stressful and time consuming lawsuits are. As I'm sure it is for him too. KMB for $20 says his motion to transfer to California was denied. He may be ordered to pay Kate's attorney's fees for Massachusetts if he immediately files in California. So he has to make it look like he's trying to resolve, even though he's not. My thoughts precisely. Absolutely spot on. That's exactly what I was thinking. Syndicate leader for $5 Canada says he has no money left to file, so he's backpedaling big time. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I think it's closer to the previous one, but you could well be right there too. It could be a mixture of both. Cadbury Bunny for $2 Canada says 100% his family declined to help fund his lawsuit. Either that or they may have said to him, look, Chillito, man, you need to chill, bro. Could be that too. Ari for $5 says, I've never blackmailed anyone. Also, Chille, if you don't take down the videos, I'm going to sue. And again, I wouldn't go so far as to call it blackmail, but it is certainly, they're not twins, but they're in the same family. They kind of look like each other. You know what I'm saying? Denise Lynn for $5 says, in others, he spent the donated lawsuit money and knows his grift is coming to an end. He's withdrawing because he's lost change of venue to refile in California. Yep. I tend to agree that it's again within that same kind of wheelhouse. And then we have Lois Peterson for $5 says, how do you drop a lawsuit from Colombia on a Sunday? I think he's able to do electronic filing, if I'm correct on that one. And Paul Berry for $2 says, can you smell the bovine Nutella? In my part of the world, I think we refer to that as bullshit. Thanks for that, buddy. I really appreciate it, Paul. We got Jenny Pothier for $5 says, Kate doesn't have any victims, but he keeps attacking. Interesting. But he claims himself as a victim in that matter. So I suppose that's how he would uno that one. Ari for $2 says, Chille is the gift that keeps on giving. I would call him the grift that keeps on giving, to be honest, because he's out there grifting and we're out laughing at his ass. So That's a great idea, Ari. I will do that. Well, that's Fixter, but anyway, I will do that. Absolutely will do that. We got Kristen Sjostrom for $5 with no message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We got My Brain Hurts for $5 says, just a sec, Demon Tech. Oh, that could be a nice little video flash that I do. I like that. I like that very much. I'm taking that one. Thank you. 1959 Woodstock for $5 says he definitely withdrew it so he could refile in California since he was denied his motion. Could be. And that seems to be what I'm thinking, to be quite honest with you. Sarah Cartland, aka Motley for 179 says, for the love of God, get Skeptic to help you. Yeah, no, you're right. He's my boy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Him and Colin, both just so much help. Ralph P for $2 says, I'm so here for the shade Shiz is throwing. Oh yeah, throwing shapes, as we say in Ireland. Stephen Hicks for $7.99 says, this chilly bloke is like a galah, as mad as a cut lenses. I've never heard that last bit. Flat out like a lizard drinking. We got Rocky for $5 says, don't trust him. He lies constantly, and I truly believe he's up to something, or he realized he doesn't have a case. I think literally both of those things are true at the same time. Absolutely. We got Danny Couvelier for $10 Canada says, sorry, well, he's from Canada, so it's sorry. Late to the party here. Is there proof that he withdrew the lawsuit? Methinks something stinks with this deal. Methinks the same. Trust me on that one. I wouldn't fall for his shit so quick. And that's where he makes the mistake. He thinks we're as stupid as he is. And he is. He fucking is. My Brain Hurts for $2 says, stay in Colombia. I wish I could stay in Colombia. That'd be awesome. Guess what? We're going to jail for $2 says, everyone hit the like button. Thank you so much indeed. Miss Selly for $2 says, I bet there's some inheritance he's trying to get. Could be. Hey, it'd be all right though, wouldn't it? A nice little pad down in Colombia somewhere. Tasty. I'd like that. Let me see here. Where was I at? All right, I'm just gonna grab 3 more. Commentator Auditor, good to see you, buddy. For $5 says, as Emily D. Baker would say, I smell fuck shittery afoot, or as I like to call it, horse cockery. And then we have Dax for $5 says he's pretending to take the high road, let all the trolls back in, then screenshot the comments and start a new class action suit out of California. You could be pretty fucking spot on there, lad. Chibi Peach for $5 says, blah, blah. He knows he's got no footing and he's trying to get his way without effort. What a sad, lazy little liar. I mean, you said it, so you're the one getting sued, not me, but I agree. We got HK for $20 says, I just jumped on. Please don't tell me you're taking anything down or listening to any of this bullshit. We are listening to it, but I'm not believing a feckin' word of it, nor will I ever, to be honest. We got Shiz back in the house. Bonjour.
Sorry, I had to deal with my ex-husband for a second. It's fucking brutal. I hate Sundays, but continue.
Right, we just paused there for a while because he made some demands of me. That I take down videos, and yeah, he said something about me being feckin' handsome or talented or some shit like that. But let's get back to the video now that you're here. Did you miss a whole load of the video? Do you want me? I'll go back a little bit so you can kind of catch up to where we were.
Audio's absolute shit. You technological genius.
I'm hearing it perfect, man. Have you got your headphones in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the Faraday cage head. I'm telling you. It is your head.
Everyone's in the chat saying no sound on the video. Haha, it's you potato.
Thank you for joining me tonight, folks. Hope you have a great day. Fuck it anyway. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, I was doing so good. I mean, Shiz came in and ruined it, man. What? Hold on, everything looks good here, man. Hold up. Oh, so there's your problem. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Can you hear it now? Nope. Son of a... What the... God damn. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll try this. This better fucking work, I swear. You gotta be shitting me, man. What the hell is going on with this thing?
Is it because you had it
Son of a
sitting so
bitch.
long?
It was working. Well, it's not milk. Like, it's sound. You know what I mean? It doesn't go off. Like, it doesn't.
I know, but maybe refresh the YouTube. Like, I know sometimes even when I watch YouTube on my phone, if I leave something in the background and go back to watch it, the volume's really low.
But I can hear it perfectly. Do you get me?
I don't know. You're apparently the only one.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'll refresh it then. Oh, I'm dying.
Someone asked when Kate's stream is tonight. Oh, that's better.
Can you hear it now again?
I hear that, yeah.
Yeah, I fixed it. No big deal. I definitely didn't do what you said. No big deal. What were you saying? I missed what you said there.
Oh, someone asked when Kate's live tonight. I think it's 9:00. Don't quote me.
Is that's obviously 9:00 America time, right?
Eastern, yeah.
Oh, hold on. There's I was going to say there's multiple America times, which is Anyway, so
sorry, America is not the size of a state, Mr. Ireland. We have to have different time zones.
Anyway, so as you can see from his face here, it looks like he's mid-song. He's singing the Irish Demon song here.
Happened, and I regret it. People say I don't have any regrets. Well, you know what? You really haven't put yourself out there, have you? Because I have regrets for my regrets. I have regrets for my regrets. And in the event, though, that we don't reach an amicable resolution without the government involved, then
you involved the government, bro.
Yeah, funny how that works, isn't it?
He ran to daddy government just like he ran to the police every time anyone says anything about him.
But I mean, you kind of expect that from a statist. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
like this guy wants.
He is not a statist, Mr. Demon.
So is. Yeah, I can't believe you called me Mr. Demon. It's Dr. Demon. Thank you.
That's better than his chat because they call you
medical school.
His chat calls you Irish seaman.
Wow. That is fucking awesome. That's my OnlyFans name, okay? Don't be bringing my OnlyFans shit to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? That's my adult entertainment name. And now that's out in the world, so yeah, good luck with that.
What are you doing? Are you good, Playboy? You gonna play the video?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was listening to you.
Oh, okay. You can just play the video.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm in the middle of something. Chill. All right, here we go.
Are you like doing a jigsaw puzzle?
I'm gonna detach from the hatred and stay away from the hatred. Kate over there at Masshole Troll Mafia, please ask your people to stop putting hatred all over my page. Just ask them, make an announcement. Hey, guys, Chille withdrew his lawsuit. Please stop going to his page and saying hatred. Please stop. I'm asking you, Kate, person to person. Go on your live stream and ask your people to stop commenting hatred all over my pages. Stop downvoting my videos. Stop hurting my business. Stop giving me bad reviews. Stop harassing the people who I involve myself with. Zane and the people he worked for.
No one's doing that.
That's real. Kate, you did that.
No, it's not.
Zane lost his job because your people went to his house in New Hampshire and put up signs that said Kate always wins. That's not fake.
No, they didn't.
Right. Talk to us.
It is fake. Confession by projection. It's not fake. If you have to say that, it's fake, you fucking asshole.
If you have to, exactly. It's like, dude, if you say so much fake bullshit all the time that you have to go, and that one's not fake, folks, then it probably also is fake, but you just outed yourself as well as, like, everything else that you say is fake. But this one's real, I promise. That always seems fishy to me. But what actually happened that night? Do tell.
Huh?
Fuck all, right? The night that why was his buddy kicked out of his house and fired?
I don't even know. We didn't even know anything about any of that, but it was somehow Kate's fault. It's like Kate is this
Yeah.
mythical being responsible for everything.
Yeah, she's omniscient and
Well,
omnipresent.
he just
And
said all this forgetting that like Kate already said that. Kate has said numerous times. Kate said before any of the lawsuit thing even happened. She says it all the time. Like, this is a safari. Keep your hands inside. Don't try to like feed them nothing. Just observe. And so I don't
yeah,
understand how, ooh, tell them to back off. She doesn't control everyone. Like, that's something a statist would think, is that other people can just control people. But I
yeah.
digress.
It's fucking nuts. He's just nuts. I wasn't buying any of this shit.
That's not fake. Kate, your people came to my apartment in Denver and put dog shit on my door.
No,
And
they didn't.
at the end, Nutella and put a chocolate on my doorknob.
So,
I can't
like,
believe
do we need to go over this shit? Like, do we need to go
Oh
over
my
this? Like,
God.
the fact that it was your birthday like 2 days before, and there was a video of you with a jar of massive fucking jar of Nutella, like almost as tall as yourself, jar of fucking Nutella, and then 2 days later you're like, someone put dog shit on my door. Oh no, it's Nutella. It's like, dude, who are you fucking kidding here? You know what I mean? Goddamn.
It's not fake, and brings up more fake evidence. Like,
Patrick is saying he apologized. What did he apologize for, Patrick? Tell me what he apologized for. Because so far as I see it, all that he got around to apologizing for was acting like a dickhead at the parade. He didn't apologize for anything else.
and he apologized to the kids that he was screaming that the police would rape them. Like, that's the only thing he apologized for.
Yeah, there you go.
Over there at Masshole Troll Mafia, please ask your people to stop putting hatred all over my page. Just ask them, make an announcement.
He
Hey,
doesn't
guys,
even think
Chille
that
withdrew the
possibly
bot. Please
people
stop
just
doing-
hate him and it has nothing to do with Kate or the channel. Like, it doesn't like process to him that maybe some people just don't fucking like you.
Let's be real. How could they not like him? So obviously it's Kate's fault. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it's Kate's fault because people don't like him.
His page and saying hatred. Please stop. I'm asking you, Kate, person to person. Go.
Why should she try to stop people from using their free speech? I wouldn't tell people to go out of their way to go and say things to him, but I'm not going to ask people not to. That's their own fucking business. That's between you, Chille, and them. Not me, not Kate, not anybody else. That's grown adults making their own decisions.
Just
It's not for
the
me to tell them not to.
the mental fragility you have to say, a ton of people don't like me. It must be this one person's fault is so fucking psychotic.
Well, he's right. It is one person's fault, and it ain't
Yeah, but
fucking
the
Kate.
person's
It ain't
him.
me. Exactly. It's like, bro, how can you not see that you are obviously the issue? You're obviously the issue. My fucking, like, that would be like me saying, like, today, my fender wouldn't fit on my bike, despite having just taken it off that same fucking bike. It's still beyond me how that's the case. But anyway, that'd be like me going, oh, fucking Chille. Like, it doesn't follow that everything is somebody's fault. It's like, obviously that was my fault because I didn't take it off properly or whatever, or used the wrong bolt or some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Teresa, I'll
like
be getting
Kate's
around to
fault.
the rest of the super chats here in a minute. Well, I was thinking that too, but you know, I'll be hitting the rest of the super chats here in a minute. So anyway, moving on. Look at that pause face. It looks like he's just coming in for the smooch right now, doesn't it? He's like
In
a
your
big goldfish.
dreams, Mr. Demon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, in my dreams. It's not. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I won't out you like that. I'll be telling them all what you were saying about Chille the other night. Ooh, Chille. I'm only fucking.
And ask your people to stop commenting hatred all over my pages. Stop downvoting my videos. Stop hurting my business. Stop giving me bad reviews. Stop harassing the people who I involve myself with. Zane and the
No
people he
one's
worked
doing
for, he lost.
Huh?
I want to know how that's Kate's fault. Like, I don't understand.
Because reasons, I suppose. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. Fucking hell.
I like want to understand what his thought process is, but I can't fit my head that far up my own ass. Allegedly.
Allegedly. You have to make sure and say that, otherwise he's gonna lol suit you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, well, fucking hell, I'm just moving everything here. This is just, I had a little bit of hope going into this, but I mean, when I say a little bit of hope, I mean very little. Like, that he would kind of been like, you know what? I came down here, I fucking, hanging out with my family, having a good time, taking copious amounts of deep breaths to relax. And fuck this. It's not worth it. I'm gonna drop the suit. Fucking let's move on. Say whatever you want. Move on. Nah, not a hope, boy. Not a hope.
I'll drop the suit. I love how
everything.
he's trying to do like this holier than thou positivity thing. And he's like, well, I'll drop it and we'll move on if you do this, this, and that. And like, no, like that's not how it works.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Anyway, let's move on.
Job. That's real. Kate, you did that. Zane lost his job because your people went to his house in New Hampshire and put up signs that said Kate always wins. That's not fake. That's not fake. Kate, your people came to my apartment in Denver and put dog shit on my door. And Nutella, some sort of chocolate on my doorknob.
Some sort of chocolate. Come on, bro. Some sort of chocolate. Come on.
Does that look like the face of a man that would lie about poop being Nutella?
No, not at all. He just his whole being just exudes honesty. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Doesn't matter. It's real. And with the stalking and all that stuff, it's just, I mean, Kate, you could do better, you could do better. You could do better. So, I wish you guys well.
No, you don't.
I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to get rid of torture cuffs.
Plan B, but then had a dream about it, but he's wishing well now.
Yeah. It's like not a week ago he was talking about it again. A few weeks ago he was straight up like, I was going to go full fucking Nightmare on Elm Street on this whole joint. Then I had a dream, so I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go to court instead. Really? And now you're turning around and say, I wish you all well. It's like, no, you fucking don't. Just be real about it. Don't fucking, like, you're lying about the lies that you lied about. It's like, dude, just fucking be real. Hey, I'm a piece of shit and I'm triggered that you're all fucking talking shit about me, so I'm suing everybody. And I've taken it back because I realized that it's going to cost too much time and money. So fuck that. Have a good one. Take care. I still hate you. I would have had way more respect for him if he just been real, but he's not. He's not capable of it, is he?
Government, I'm going to go into leadership. I'm going to become the executive of a state, and I'm going to change this system. I'd like to focus on that.
He couldn't change his fucking underpants, let alone his system.
Oh, I listed people here. I listed James Freeman. I listed Dale from Lackluster, Irish Demon, Team Skeptic, Kate, and Blue Bacon. And I would like to just end this amicably. You guys said the things you said. You got your viewership. You got more viewers. You're doing good. Now take down your hate videos.
Nope.
And let's move forward.
I resent.
They're not hate videos. They're opinions on your fucking internet behavior. You entertaining buffoon.
Yeah. And they're fucking hilarious, by the way.
They are hilarious.
So it's also comedy. So if you think for 1 minute I'm taking them down, again, as I said earlier, you can roll that idea into a nice tight little ball and shove it up your hole, because I am not taking anything down. You'll have to get it taken down, bud. And then I'll just re-upload it. So what you want me to do? You know what I mean? Like, what way are we going to... But do you have any idea how petty I am, Chille? Seriously. When it comes to bullies, I can be really fucking petty. Really petty. I tell you what I'll do. Chille. I will have an armistice of some description. If you'll come out and admit to every fucking body that you were wrong about Rich Gregson. All right, here's the deal. I'll take down every video that I've ever made about you, and I won't cover you again if you do 3 things. 3 things is all you have to do to make that happen. Number 1, publicly apologize to Rich Gregson and admit you were fucking wrong. Number 2, you do that live on my channel. Number 3, you fly to Ireland and you kiss me right on the ass. You do those 3 things, and then I'll think about taking the videos down and not suing you. How about that? That went downhill rapidly.
We get it. You wanted his lips on your bum.
What lips? Come on.
True objection grounds.
But I have a feeling that my idea will go down. It would be about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit. So, yeah, good luck with that, Chille. That's how I feel about your demands. So you meet my demands, I'll meet yours. I'll actually make that absolute solemn promise. You apologize to him, not me. I don't give a fuck if you apologize to me or not. You do it on my stream, and then one day you will kiss me on the ass, and that's it.
I mean, really, and that's what I'm doing. And in the event that doesn't happen, then we'll have to look at what we're going to do at the moment I touch down in Los Angeles when I get back.
So there you go.
Such a psycho.
He's a slimy little fuck. I'm sorry. I know that's naughty words, but that's just all I can. That's all I can call him. I got nothing else. He's a slimy little fuck. He's like, well, we'll wait and see when I get back to California if you do what you're told. It's like, no, wow, you think for 1 fucking minute, I can't speak for anybody other than myself. You think for 1 minute that I'm going to take a single fucking second of a video down about you? Not a hope. Not a hope.
It puts the trifold in the basket.
That's just it. I'm telling you now, straight up, Chille, you can shove it where the sun don't shine, because it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, but you can just keep trying and keep trying. But as long as you're out here being a bully, then I'll be out here right beside you. And I will make sure that you know about it too. I'll do it loud and proud. Anyway.
Everybody can look online while the lawsuit is withdrawn. That's not little. That's not small.
But we know what you're doing, so
I'm showing.
Seriously, you showed your cards already, you dumb fuck. If I have to refile in California, you're withdrawing because your motion to change venue was denied, and you can't handle being denied because you're fucking fragile. So now you have to make it seem like you have some power here before you go and do the same thing again and just make yourself look like a little girl. He's like a little girl that got kicked out of the hair braiding circle here. It's just friggin' annoying.
Or that little asshole kid who's losing a football, but he owns the ball. So he fucks off home and takes the ball with him. You know what I mean?
He makes himself look worse than anyone could. Kate could not make him look as bad as he looks right now because of what he's doing. And he can't accept that. You can't be for rights and then say, except for people who say things that I don't like. That's fucking psychotic. He makes himself look worse.
Yeah.
If he was smart, he would just say, you know what? Fuck off and ignore everybody and just go do his fucking thing.
Yeah, but he can't do that, can he? He doesn't realize that
because he has an ego, and if you say something negative about him, it hurts him because his ego's fragile. Exactly.
It is. It's beyond fragile, though. I mean, it's like somebody sneezes in the same room as him. It's like, you're getting a lawsuit. It's like, dude, fuck you. You know what I mean? The old days of telling people to just kindly go fuck themselves and go your separate ways are gone. I'm never going to sue Chille. Why would I waste my time? I got better shit to be doing. I don't got time for this fucking loser. But I'll shit on him. I don't need to sue him. This is me suing you, Chille. This is my version. The court of public opinion. I much prefer this. And I'll fucking keep doing it too. And I urge you to do the same if you want to.
The fact that he can't accept that he's the only person making himself look bad is ridiculous to me.
It's actually tragic. You know what I'm saying?
It is kind of sad.
He looked bad as it was. And now all he does is he makes himself look worse and worse and worse
Well, not only
Every
that, like,
single time he does it.
he's all over YouTube saying how everything's Kate's fault. She ruined his reputation, but like won't acknowledge that the same thing happened on TikTok before Kate even knew who he was.
Exactly.
Maybe it's just that people
Exactly.
don't fucking like you. You need to change your approach.
Yeah, because he's a condescending, horrible fuck. And that's just the way it is. I don't care whether he wants to sue me for saying that or wants to stop me from being able to say that kind of stuff. That's just the reality of it. He's insufferable. So yeah, maybe people just don't like it. John F says, get a freaking technician or rehearse.
I
How
offered to do
pray
sound
God
check
you-
and he doesn't listen.
Dude, I didn't have time. But how do you rehearse a live stream? Like real talk. Like that's the whole point of my channel, John, to be honest with you, is I come on and I just say what I think in the moment. I don't rehearse
I think
shit.
he meant
I
like a
don't
sound check. Get a sound technician or a rehearse, do a sound check.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get an in-house sound technician. That'd be
Jeez, you got all
that's a good
sensitive
idea.
about that.
What? No, I'm not sensitive about it. Here's the thing, Shiz. And I'm not having a go at John here. I'm just saying, generally speaking, right? I'm just some fucking guy. Okay. I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm not fucking CNN or BBC or any of that stuff. I'm just here having a good time, just chilling. And I'm fucking sick as a dog at the moment. I haven't got time for doing sound checks and stuff. I'm literally like exhausted from being sick. And a lot of the programs and stuff that I'm using at the moment, they're all new to me. So I'm still kind of working my way around it. And I wish people would understand that sometimes, that we're not necessarily, even though we are professionals in that, like a lot of us do this as a job or as a, our kind of thing. We're learning as we go. And that's the only reason I bring that up. It's not about because I don't care necessarily if people don't like my channel or whatever, because I know I'm not for everybody. But I just want people to understand, for other YouTubers' sake out there, like we all have to start somewhere and we have to kind of learn as we go. And I just wanted to point that out because it's important, because I think a lot of people don't really realize that there's a lot of work involved in what we do. But anyway, sorry. Moving on, we'll watch the rest of this. Apparently, Merb released a video on the dismissal. That should be good.
Give a little bit here. Put my guns down. Let's pick up our pencils and pens and negotiate this away. I have some stipulations for me not. For
He
me
doesn't
putting my
negotiate.
gun, me putting out.
This is
He
it.
doesn't
Like,
know,
I mean,
he doesn't negotiate. He wants what he wants, and if he doesn't get it, he's gonna burn you to the ground, cost you a bunch of money,
yeah.
all that shit. Like, oh my god.
And the thing is, it's not even a case of, you will do as I say, or I will tell everybody that you're a piece of shit. No, it's you will do as I say, or I will fucking annihilate everything about you. It's like that to me is just the absolute epitome of a complete fucking idiot and a psycho. Maybe not a psycho, but
yeah,
I don't
like,
think
we don't
he's a psychopath.
negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck that shit. Basically,
Like
that's the
Colombian
Irish
Joker.
version of we don't negotiate with terrorists. Fuck that shit. It's not going to happen. Kiss my arse, basically.
Yeah, his
Away
arse.
my weapons against you. There's conditions to that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I want to move forward. I got the thousands of people who came over from TikTok and joined YouTube because I came over from TikTok. they still contact me. Terrell Leak, I want to overturn Terry versus Ohio for you and your sons. Terrell, I'm still on mission, brother. I'll never quit, my bro. I'll never, ever, ever, ever quit. And there's nothing and nobody that will get me to quit. So this is the first step. I gotta go. He's gotta go, Dark. My family's going to the river. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll unblock everybody as soon as I can get online. I'll unblock everybody from my account. Please treat me decently, man. I'm a person.
For the 97th time.
The thing is, like, let's be real here. That's never going to fucking happen. Right? He's going to end up getting roasted. Of course, he's going to get roasted, man. Of course, he's going to get fucking roasted. And then he's going to start screenshotting them, and then he'll start blaming people for all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's his menstrual cycle, basically.
Yeah, I think he's going through the change. I really do. Annapolis Audit says, bro, why do y'all call me this man? Do you know, Annapolis Audits, I got to be straight up. If it is actually you, I don't know if it's actually you or not, but I got to be straight up. I've always had an issue with how you do things. And I'm man enough to just say it directly to your face. You know that. And this is the thing. Annapolis Audits, I've roasted a few times. Cards on the table. And if he roasted me, it'd be a bit of fun too. And that's all good. That's the difference between people like Annapolis Audits, who I don't think I'd be able to get along with, and we definitely would disagree on essentially fucking everything. But what he doesn't do, and most other auditors, for the most part, the non-fragile ones don't do, they don't go chasing after channels and causing all this kind of extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you see the difference? Like this guy, like Chille is so fucking fragile, man. You don't see me suing people. People say nasty shit about me all the time. All the fucking time. You don't see me going out there suing people. I'm a big boy. I can handle it myself. You know what I mean? But Chille's not, though, to be fair. Do you know?
I have no idea who that person is.
Who, Annapolis Audits?
Yeah.
He's the guy that got he got hit by the fucking badass old boys the other day. He fucked around and he found out. Now, as I said in the live stream the other day, old boy shouldn't have put his hands on him. I stand by that. He should not have put his hands on him. But I'm old school. And if you fuck around and you find out, you got nobody to thank but yourself. And nobody to blame but yourself, should I say. And that's what happened. That's what happened. But Annapolis Audits, if you want to come on and have a chat about it, then by all means, you're more than welcome to come on. We can have a chat about it. But I do tend to agree that the dude shouldn't have put his hands on him. The old man shouldn't have put his hands on him. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like he didn't need to physically defend himself at that moment. And I kind of stand by that. I would never go out of my way to just go and lamp somebody just because I don't like them or don't want them there. Be a different story if you were grabbing somebody and pushing them out of a place or whatever. But anyway, that's besides the point. But it was still, I gotta be honest, it was still fucking hilarious that he got the shit kicked out of him by two old boys. And I mean, one of them was older than the United States. Like, old boy definitely fought in the Revolutionary War. There's no question about it. That's how he was so hard, man. He was one tough
fucking
old
grizzled
bastard, man. He came out 248 years old. Dude comes out and like, get that fucking thing out of my face. And that was it, you know? Annapolis Audit says, I was holding the camera the whole time, but he did wax me. He did, to be fair. He rocked your world. But then again, the guy that actually did put his hands on him, he was easily twice his size. But still, what I actually genuinely have concern for, right, when it comes to auditors, because I don't like to see people get hurt. To be honest, I genuinely don't. Now, somebody getting a bit of manners put on them, getting a bit of a corrective wallop, I'm not against. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, you know, you fucked around.
It's like a hard reset.
Home. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. You had a hard reset. And you go home, you know, you got the bandage on your head, which was hilarious, by the way. I'm sorry, but it was. And I nearly died laughing on the live stream when he switched the camera on himself in the fucking back of the ambulance. I thought I was actually going to pass out. I was laughing so hard. I really was. But at the same time, you know, he went home. He's alive. He's chatting in the side chat, whatever. My worry is the day when you roll up on somebody and you really, really pick the wrong one. And somebody just fucking snaps and takes you out. And like, I'm not saying that I have worries for specific individuals. I just mean in general, you know? It didn't, what was that person that got shot? Wasn't there an auditor got shot? Who was that again?
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Didn't, was it Furry Potato? Did Furry Potato not get shot, no? I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
Furry Potato got shot at one point. But I don't know what the details of that was. But I'm just saying there's a lot of fucking crazy people out there. And yeah, Jesse says you don't G check a senior citizen. Fucking right, you don't. Lesson learned, I would say. I hope. But I might be wrong on that. I mean, maybe you go back and do it again. Somebody said you went back there afterwards. I didn't catch that part, but god damn, yeah, Furry Potato got shot. And you know, at the end of the day, like Furry Potato's alive to talk about it today, but could have very easily taken the room temperature challenge. There's a lot of fucking crazy people out there, man. You know?
Does Chille have anything else? How much longer does he have till he gets the flock out of here?
Oh, he's getting the flock out of here now, it seems. His pupils have started to dilate again, so he needs to get out of here real quick.
Oh, that sounds like crap.
Yeah, and me
Oh,
too. I
Irish
don't know.
Playboy, you're killing me.
See, I'm hearing you back super weird now as well. So, like, it's obviously on my end. Like, that goes without saying. But anyway, that's basically all the chili shit out of the way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch my audio back to the. It was pretty fucking good. He looks like he's jamming out. Give me 1 sec here. I'm just gonna switch back. So yeah, is my sound okay for you right now?
Yes.
Okay, good. You paused super long there, and I thought I fucked it again. That's quite the pause face, all right, isn't it? It's what would you say he's doing right there, folks? Let me hear in the side chat what you think he's doing right at that moment, right during that pause face.
That's big alpha vibes.
What?
I said that's big alpha vibes.
Yes, absolutely. That's the kind of face, if I could be so bold, where you're getting a prostate exam and you just realize that you actually kind of liked it. That's that face.
When the doctor has like a 7-carat ring on.
Oh, yeah. When the doctor's got a hand like fucking King Kong. It's the kind of, ooh, maybe not that fast kind of face. You know what I'm saying? It's good, but a little bit too fast. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? It's a questionable face right there. Or else he's singing along with Beyonce. No.
All
What's
the single
that?
ladies. All the single ladies.
All the single ladies. All the single chilies. All the single chilies. Fucking hell, man. Christina Aguilera, whatever the fucking name is, that's who he's singing along to. He's doing that face she does. You know that face she does when she's like,
you can't say Christina Aguilera.
What is it?
Christina Aguilera.
Aguilera, is it?
Christina Aguilera, yeah.
Christina Aguilera. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he looks like he's singing right now.
He's a genie in a bottle.
He is a little genie in a bottle. In a bottle. All right, let's have a look. What's he doing here? Oh, ads, really? Really, you fucker. He's just realized he doesn't like it anymore. Oh, fucking hell. I'm dying. All right, let's try. Bam. Oh, no way. No fucking way. What's the chances? Wait till it. Oh, God. That's now we're gonna get ads. Yeah. Anyway, fuck it. So we've seen everything that he's got to show us. Arguably too much. But so yeah, what's your kind of preliminary thoughts on the whole thing?
I don't even know what to think. I think this is just another ploy for him to try to exert some grasp at control, and he's just going to end up filing in another court in another state and whining about people having negative opinions of his negative behavior.
Yeah, I think that's exactly correct. Like I think he's it's a ruse to try to make himself look like the good guy before he goes.
Would you say
well,
it's a
guys,
red herring?
A red herring. Yeah, I can't believe you
Like his favorite
red
thing to say.
herringanized me. Fucking red herring. Get the fuck out of here. Like he claims it was a red herring, him deleting me here. Him deleting me, him delete lawsing me, him fucking trying to sue me in Ireland. And he tries to claim that it was a red herring. And I'm like, no, fucking wasn't. You just didn't know what you were talking about. You didn't realize what was going to be involved in trying to fucking come after me. It's as simple as that. Like, it would have been really difficult and really expensive for him to come after me. And he would have been told to fuck right off by the Irish courts. That's as simple as that. Like, he wouldn't have been listened to this much, as much as the current judge has been listening to him. And I understand why she is. I'm not against why she is. But what somebody's saying that broken system, broken trust is doxing people. Who's he doxing and how? My mom said that Chille looked like he was holding in a shit. Wow, ma'am. You coming in there with that shit? Come on. I mean, you're not wrong. But who's broken system, broken trust trying to dox? See, this is exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is exactly the kind of shit that Chille and his minions get up to. It's like, oh, you're talking shit. All right, okay, time to start doxing people. I'm just trying to see who he's trying to dox. I timed him out for threatening to dox Witch of Heart. See, there you go. Like, this is exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, I've seen him over there on Chille's channel. Chille calls him brother. And then he's going to try to make fucking demands of me and Kate and team and others. It's like, you kidding me? Not a fucking hope. He's an idiot. And so is broken system, broken trust. So anyway, yeah. So that's what we're up to, folks. Anything you want to say, Shiz, if that is your real name?
It's not, but that's okay. Wouldn't that be weird if my parents had me and they looked at me and they're like, oh, her name is Shiz?
You know what I'm going to call this beautiful child? Jizzle. That's what I'm going to call her. So, and here we are. Rocky for $2 says he didn't own it, though. He blamed it on Josh. Exactly. That's Chille can't own anything. Literally. Like, it's always like, I'm sorry. You know, the whole kids with bone cancer thing. I'm so sorry that Kate made me say that. It's like, bro, just own it. You shouldn't have said it. It was a horrible fucking thing to say. Just say, lads, I was in a bad way. I shouldn't have said what I said. and fuck me, basically. And that's it. Yeah, lads, if one of the mods wants to take care of B whatever the fuck his name is, broken system, whatever, go for it. And if I see him pop up, I'll ban him. I won't allow that kind of shit in my side chat. Fuck that. That's one of the things. That's one of the few things that you could get banned from my channel for. But he'll just be back again. You know the way they are, folks. They're just, again, like hemorrhoids, pain in the ass and hard to get rid of. Zanus for $5 says, I challenged Chille to mutual combat. Many have tried and all have failed because he ran the fuck away, as he always does, because he's a pussy. Teresa Brewer for $5 says, what you say isn't lies, so why the hell should you apologize? Love your channel the most. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really do appreciate that. Absolutely. I'll apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. Unless I'm proven wrong. In which case, then I will. Absolutely, I will. Now, you guys have seen me do it a million times where somebody will say something in the side chat. I'm like, fuck you. And then I realize that they were just having a joke or that they were, just... or I was wrong, and I'll always apologize. It might take me a minute because I, get the high knee pressure and I have to calm down a bit. But yeah, Chille's incapable of that. HK for $20 says, "Oh, thank God, I should have known." Love you to pieces. Thank you so much, HK. I really appreciate all your support. Thanks very much indeed. Chibi Peach for $2 says he knows he's in trouble and he's buying time. I think that's part of it for sure. I really do think that he's trying his best to attempt to make himself look good before he goes to refile. That's my view on all of that.
my hypothesis is he was probably down with his family prattling on about this fucking lawsuit and this scary online lady, and they were probably like, Jose, calm it the fuck down, bud.
Yeah,
You're looking real
chill
sketchy
the
out
fuck
here.
down. Exactly. Like, different story down there. Different fucking story. And then I think he then realized, you know what, this is probably the best route for me to take to pull out of it, say, oh, you know, I had
It
this
really would be,
this
though. Like, if he
moment.
sat down one day and was like, you know what? I was wrong. People are going to have negative opinions about me. I need to rise above it and just keep on doing what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah,
if he actually did that, it would probably help him. But instead, he cannot let it go when someone has a negative opinion of him. Like,
absolutely.
how did you live this long being this triggered by people not liking you?
I have so much respect for him. So much, you know, yeah, I'd respect him for if he was able to just say, you know what? Yeah, I think I might have been a bit of a dick here with the whole lawsuit thing. I took it too far. I bitched out. Sorry, guys. Fuck this. Let's just move on. Let's agree to disagree. You do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do, and we move on. All that happens when he does this shit is he makes himself look like the world's biggest bitch. And
Yep.
that's it. And then you have people like me who like to laugh at people like that and show the big bitch that they are. So I'm going to keep doing it. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing it. Fuck that. VG.
Right.
Huh?
I was going to say, like, if you don't want to get called out for the behavior, stop the behavior.
Exactly. Because obviously the behavior is a problem, right? So stop that thing and then maybe people leave you alone. VG says you should invite Chille on for a discussion. I have multiple times. And he's afraid to get on a panel with me because he's seen me do it before, I'm sure, because I know he watches all my stuff. He's seen me tear people to pieces on panels before because that's what I do. I question people in such a way that there's no escape. I do not ask questions that I don't know the answer to. So you can't escape it. And that's exactly why he won't come on a panel with me. He'll say, I'm not going to go on a panel and make one of these troll channels money. Fine, I'll turn super chats off then. I'll turn monetization off on the video as well. But he still won't do it because he knows what I'm like. Yeah, I like to come on and laugh and joke and act the idiot a bit. But when it gets down to brass tacks, when it's business time, it's a different fucking story. You guys have seen Serious Demon, Serious Spud once, and you guys, you know the difference. You know the difference when it's real talk and I'm not fucking around. I can tear people to pieces, and that's what I do. I debate people, I question people, and I make it very, 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 very difficult for them to run away from the questions. Because as I said, I will not ask questions that I don't know the answers to when it comes to grilling somebody or debate. So good luck with that, Chille. He won't do it. Of course he won't. If he would come on my live stream, seriously, if he would actually come on a live stream without rage quitting and answer my questions, then I'd leave him alone. Well, to some extent, I wouldn't delete anything and I wouldn't, promise to never talk about him again. But I'd take it easier on him for sure because I'd have more respect for him as a man for actually coming and facing me. But he won't do it. He's too afraid of what I'll do. He's afraid because he knows that I'll ask him the hard questions and he knows that I won't let him get away with bullshit. That's how I roll. Simple as that. I'll have all the fun and all the jokes in the world, even with him. But when it comes down to business, it's a different fucking story. And he knows that because he's seen it. I've invited him to come and talk so many times, Serenity. So many times. I'm sure you could name probably 5 of them. But he's a fucking coward, so he won't do it. And that's fine. I don't care. I'd rather sit here and talk with, JL, but, he wasn't available today, so I had to get Shiz on. But anyway.
Dude, rude. I would rather JL be here too, actually.
Oh, why is that?
Because you suck. First
that's.
Oh, you thought I was going to talk about his beard? You're so insecure about your beard, huh?
No. I'm not insecure about my beard. I'm insecure about JL's beard. VG says doing it now is wise. Yeah, if he wants to come on, he's welcome to come on. I will send him a link. He's welcome to come on. but I know he won't. But I'll still put the offer out there. And if he does come on, then he's on. I won't take anybody else on. It'll be just me and him live. But I guarantee he will not do it because he knows what will happen. He knows I'll hold his feet to the flames, completely unprepared. Right now, I know that I could like talk rings around the man. And he knows that too. And that's the reality. And Paul Kemp, what the fuck, Chille? Paul, you're it now, bud. I'll never talk about Chille again. You son of a Shed Tech says, poor Chille, if crocodiles could cry, he'd be bawling. Hey, Shed Tech, you're not in Cork now, buddy. Well, I mean, you are, but you're on the internet. They don't know what bawling means. Do you know what bawling means? Shiz.
Crying really hard.
Damn it, she does know what it means. I take that back, Shed Tech. We're back online, buddy.
You say that here too.
Oh, do you? Yeah, but everything else I say, you have a problem. You're like, oh my God, do you really say that
Put
word?
it in the boot.
No, I just
put it in the boot.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. You're never going to let that go, are you? At one time, I said it. Well, I can't even remember what I was talking about. I talked about putting something in the boot. And she was like, sorry, the what? And I was like, the boot. And she was like, you mean the trunk? I was like, no, I mean the fucking boot. Because a trunk is already a thing, isn't it? Well, so is a boot, I suppose. Damn it. Fuck, I didn't think that through, did I? Can we just agree and call it the luggage compartment?
What?
I mean, that's fair enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the other one we had a conversation with, was under the bonnet.
The bonnet.
She was like, you mean the hood? I was like, no, I mean the fucking bonnet. There were some other words that she had issues with too. Apparently there's a language barrier.
I try to figure out what you're saying.
Oh, that's so fucking, you're racist. Simple as that.
What?
Yeah, we call the hood the bonnet, and we call the boot. We call what you call the trunk, we call the boot. For anybody who doesn't know.
Put in the boot. Sorry.
Are you serious right now? Are you just straight up fucking roasting me on my own stream because of my own accent that I've got no fucking control over?
I'm sorry, I'm just joking.
That was the other thing. We don't say flashlight in Ireland because it's too many syllables. We say torch. And I told you that, and you laughed at me for a good 5 minutes straight.
Because a torch is like something like lit, like a lantern, like a torch. Like,
yeah, they're fucking lit. Of course they're lit. They're awesome. Shed Tech says, man, they don't even drive on the right side of the road. Never mind the correct names for car parts. Exactly. It's not my fault that you drive on the wrong side of the road over there. Do you know? It's like, it makes no sense, by the way. None whatsoever.
Okay, I didn't do that. My family wasn't even here until like 100 years ago.
But you can be the change that you want to see on the road. Drive on the other side.
Thanks.
Start telling people this is the way it's going to be now. You know what I mean? What could possibly go wrong?
It's my mission. It's my mission.
Be a change maker. Be the change you want to see in the world. Shed Tech isn't American. Shed Tech is we still haven't completely figured it out what we are to each other. My brother is married to his sister. So we're brother-in-laws once removed. Or maybe cousins. I'm not sure. I don't really know. We could be both of those things too, because it's a small country. So, you know what I mean? But we had such a fucking laugh when we were out in Portugal. And the guy, Shed Tech, if you haven't seen his channel, check it out. He's a genius. Like, there's no other way of putting it. Like, he really is. And really funny. We just laughed nonstop when we were in Portugal. So what else do we say that's wrong, Shiz? Us paddies.
I don't know. Your show always turns into me and you trying to say words. So
is that a bad thing, or?
I guess not.
So what's the problem then? What's the shiz?
I don't know. I just wish you had JL's beard. That's all I'm saying. Adidas.
I mean, that makes two of us. Oh, see, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
No,
I
because
knew
you
you
like
couldn't get
told
through
this
the
story,
Oh,
and then you were
Adidas.
like, you were like, oh, they had on their Adidas pants, and I'm like trying to figure out if that's like bloomers or some old school shit that I don't know about. And then you kept saying, and I was like, do you mean Adidas? They had on their Adidas pants.
I literally have Adidas pants on right now. That was another word I couldn't figure out the other day. I don't know what Americans call knickers.
Pants?
Pants?
Aren't knickers pants?
Hold on. Because English people call them pants, right? Lads, English folks in the side chat, do you call them pants? Aussies call them dacks.
Oh, does it mean
well, at least
underwear?
men's. Yeah.
Does it mean
Jocks. Like
underwear?
we call them.
Okay.
Where I come from, I wouldn't say knickers. I'd say jocks. My jocks. And I got in trouble for that when I was in America, by the way. When I was in Texas, I said jocks. I said, team can't come to the phone right now. He's washing my jocks. And people thought I said jock, singular, which doesn't mean underpants. It means what your underpants contains generally. I'm led to believe. Your drawers, if you will. Your boxers or your, what would you call? Yeah, undies, underwear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, everybody's saying underwear. Under there. That's if you need to know. Thank you, Marcus. Adolf Dassler. Adidas. That's what I said. But Americans don't care about taking other people's languages and fucking destroying them. So why would they care about
Their
German?
commercials in my country say Adidas, so.
And they're wrong. It's just as simple as that. So yeah. Yeah, drawers is a good one, but to us, drawers is like where you put your forks and knives and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it means here too, but it can also mean underwear. Kind of like a boot is a shoe and also the trunk of a car to you, so.
Really? Oh, but it can't be a bonnet. That's a hat and a bonnet on a car. So how does that logic work?
I didn't say that.
It's also
It's just
crisps,
your car doesn't have
by
a
the
fucking
way.
hat.
Because I said to you the other night that I was getting chips and a burger for my dinner. And you were like, you're going to have a burger with chips? And I was like, yeah. That's what you get with a burger, chips.
Fries.
And I think...
They're fries
not even
from
from
France. Irish tea.
They're not from France. They're not. That's objectively false. They are, and that's part of the problem. It doesn't even matter to you guys that French fries don't come from France. They come from Belgium. But Belgian fries, that was already taken by the waffles. So we can't have two things called Belgian.
You act like I created the religion.
I'm not saying you created it, but you're just continuing it. When you have the choice to be the change that you want to see in the world. So start driving on the wrong side of the road and eating chips, as in actual chips, not crisps.
I'm gonna actually go make myself French fries now. So
I actually really want some now as well, to be quite honest. But the place that I go to is closed. So, oh baby. Diarmuid got a shit potato pie in Blackpool on Friday. That was in Dino's. If I am not Irish J Demon, that was in Dino's that you got that shit potato pie. Am I right? Yes or no? I fucking guarantee it. You know why your potato pie in Dino's was shit? It is a lump of spud, mashed potato. I fucking knew it. It was in Dino's. It's a lump of mashed potato in batter and it's deep fried and it's amazing. But you know why your potato pie from Dino's was shit, Diarmuid? And why the potato pie from Dino's in Bishopstown used to be really good, but is also now shit? Because they used to use my dad's recipe and they changed it. They went with a cheaper alternative. And that's why it's shit. My dad didn't start that restaurant, but he made it what it is today. That's a fact. That's a fact. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's why your pie was shit. And so, yeah. Way to go, Dino. Anyway, we'll leave that for now. Look, all I'm saying is you can speak the wrong language all you want. Or well, you're speaking the right language. You're just speaking it wrong. But that's okay. That's okay. Chibi Peach for $2 says he knows he's in trouble and he's buying time. So yeah, definitely I think there is an element of that. Then we have Sarah Cartland for $1.79 says, we love you, Demon. Fuck you, Chille. We stand behind Demon. Thank you very much. Just checking. I thought you meant literally. But anyway, we've got Pedro O'Shaughnessy for $1.99 says, Shamrock Pint Whiskey. I can't see what that is. Oh,
Cheers.
More pints. And a fucking muscle arm. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Nana J for $8.99 says, always have your back. Thank you so much indeed. I appreciate that. I do appreciate all the support. Humphrey Pushcart. That sounds like a great name for like a writer from the 18th century. Says for $5, he is following the judge's comment that Chille dismisses in the first and refile in the 9th. His demands are red herrings. Absolutely. He's red herringing all over the place here. Well, at least he's trying to. He's too fucking stupid to do it. Apparently Chille's live right now.
Again? Is he upset? I'll check. You finish super chat.
Yeah, will you let me know what's happening? And then I'll go from there. Mac Addicts for $2 Canada says, have some lucky clovers. Are you sure they're not just regular ones? Because I do prefer the lucky ones. Thank you so much. Amanda Morton for $10 says, a small contribution to Whiskey Fund shall be spent tomorrow. Thank you so much, Amanda. Appreciate that. I'll definitely get some new whiskey tomorrow. 3 Ron for $2 says, people always do that, and it's really fucking stupid. So don't do that. 3 Ron for $2 says, super petty, super chat, because Chille stopped. Thank you so much indeed. That's going to make him super fucking mad. Anyway, even if he is streaming, I'm not restreaming it today because I'm too tired. Let me see. Teresa Brewer for $2 says, hit the like button. Thank you so much indeed. Alice Caffrey for $10 says, your beautiful Cork accent comes out when you're upset. It does. I go full Corkonian when I get angry. Like, I wasn't even angry there. I was just mildly pissed off. When I get full angry, I go into a different thing altogether. Different fucking thing altogether. I go full north side as well. And it's like full, yeah, I say things that nobody would understand. If you weren't from the north side of Cork City, you wouldn't understand. I read your name as Banjaxed Biohazard for $2 says, it's a manipulative tactic that narcissists do. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Welsh News Network for £5 says, all it's about is a lack of funds. He struggled to raise $5,000. The actual legal costs will be far higher. Potentially could be. Absolutely right. Then we have Simon Ross for £2 says, Chille's putting out like his, oh jeez, he's pulling out like his dad should have.
Oh,
you said
allegedly.
it, buddy, not me. You're the one getting sued for that. Allegedly. Merlin for $5 says, dude, you're awesome. TTU, baby. Irish Demon for life. Thank you so much indeed. I really do appreciate that. I really do. And then we've got Sam Babailey has become a YouTube member. Thank you so much, Sam Babailey. Lolly77 is a new member as well. And we've got Ed Dafford for $10. Yeah, why not? $10 says, Merb said that it's unlikely that the California court will be able to get personal jurisdiction over Josh and Cade. Chille may have just shot himself in the foot. I was
allegedly, if he actually did it.
Exactly. I was talking to somebody the other day, and that person would be very much in the know and said pretty much the exact same thing. Pedro O'Shaughnessy was not in school the week that we had the TTU meeting. It means, what does it mean, Chiz?
2 thumbs up. Oh, wait.
2 thumbs up. As Chille would say, 2 thumbs up. He's a master counter. Frank Perry, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're feeling better. For $2 says, I wonder if Cade could get attorney's fees back. That would remain to be seen.
Blood out of stone.
Exactly. I think now, to be honest with you, I'd have better chance of getting trials for the New England Patriots, which I was told today apparently is a sports ball team, than he would have actually having enough money to pay those fees. So anyway, We got Blaine Dev for 666. Thank you so much. Says getting you a sort your feckin' audio out for dummies book for Christmas.
He needs it so
You'll
bad.
need to send. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you because your audio was so bad. Faux jizzle. You'll have to send me the fella who actually wrote the book. Sorry. Well, you get what you put out. Lads. That's just infantile now. Hilarious, but infantile. But yeah, you'll have to send me the guy who actually writes that book because he'll have to do it himself because I won't have a fucking chance. Len Shattuck, good to see you, buddy, for $5 says, I believe my short peppered friend is trying to grift on. There's nothing else for it. Round of applause in the side chat for that. That's fucking genius. I believe my short peppered friend is trying to grift on granddad's daughters. He alluded to being cut out of his first video because of different laws. As in cut out of the will? It wouldn't be from just being a straight up disappointment, would it? Like, it's harsh, but it could be that too. Allegedly. No, fuck it. I'd be disappointed if I was his granddad. Welsh News Network for £2 says, it's the demon beard. Get a shave, you hippie. Ma'am, is that you undercover as Welsh News Network? We've had this conversation. As soon as you shave your beard, I'll shave mine. All right? That's super mean. EB7860 for 35 Zara dollars, which I believe is South African rand, says, why would he want to change a venue to the Southern District of California? Shiz?
Who fucking knows? I can't even speculate on why he does what he does because I just don't understand any of it.
I mean, I think a lot of it would have to do with, obviously, proximity for him is better. Arguably, it's a bit easier over there. Arguably. But even so, I mean, he's got nothing here and he knows it.
I wish he would just take the big boy route and say, you know what? We were all being assholes. Let's all just move on with our shit.
Yeah, but he has got no ability to do that.
He keeps talking about getting back to his mission and then immediately obsessing about Kate. It's like, dude, you're never going to get back to your mission unless you let it go. Exactly. Your ego shit needs to be let go.
Exactly. My mom said, I am now out of the will for that comment. Worth it. Worth it for the lols. Worth it for the lols. My mom, right? I won't get into the details of it, obviously, but I meant to say this to you earlier, ma'am. It was so funny. Oh my God. So my mom had to go, she's had a bit of pain in her hip, right? Over, I don't know why, but she's had a bit of pain in her hip and she had to go in to get a tested the other day. And the last day I saw her, she was walking around with like tiniest little bit of a limp because her pain, my hip hurts, whatever. No, I'm only kidding. Obviously, I'm concerned for my mother, like. But anyway, out of the blue, I get a text message. Do you know anybody who's got a walking frame, right? A Zimmer frame or whatever? And I was like, how did it get that bad that quickly that you now need an actual Zimmer frame? I was thinking to myself, that's all I could think of. Because the last time I talked to my mom, it was about her leg being sore. And then literally 12 hours later, she's looking for a Zimmer frame. I was like, how the fuck did it escalate that quickly? Turns out it wasn't for my mom anyway. But I was like, Jesus, I really thought it was. I got such a fright. I was like, how could it go that rapidly bad? Or are you trying to fuck with somebody? My mom is an absolute troll, by the way. She trolled my brother and his partner today. She sent me some text messages. Where was it? My brother and my brother's partner and my mom and dad have been stealing stuff from each other's houses. Pranking each other. What did you steal today, man? Oh, yeah. Okay. So my mom stole a photograph of my brother and his partner, and it is now hanging on the wall, I think, in the pub. She took a photograph of it in the pub. She took a photograph of it randomly on a ditch on the side of the road. She took a photograph of it on a shelf of a shop. She took a photograph of it on a statue. in McDonald's and in the middle of a, it looks like a church. Oh, yeah, it is a church. Just below the baby Jesus. Because they stole her lamp. And so that's why she did that. So this is going to get out of control. I can tell you this right now. Someone's going to end up hot wiring somebody's car. It's going to get... My mom is an actual real life troll and has been doing this shit for years. We're total noobs compared to her. So anyway, yeah, my mom is awesome. She's really, really cool. She's very funny. She's always up to, as we say, divilment. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on the change of venue. Then we have basic trigonometry. Long story. No, not your sister, Shed Tech. The other one. Basic trigonometry says this is just another Chille evidence video. The one thing that he can never seem to get. Shed Tech says, my sister is robbing shit from your mom. My sister got a new car. Your mom should borrow it. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's really nice though. But no, it's the other brother. My other brother's partner and himself have been stealing stuff from my mom's house, and she's been stealing other random shit back. So it's I'm telling you, it's going to get out of hand. I just mark my words. Mick99D for £10 says, has Chille refunded all the money he asked for regarding the trial? Can we see this? That's a good question. I put that to you, Chille, because I know you're fucking watching. Let's be real. Then we have Lisa Woodhart for $10 says, he's not taking down nasty videos about Kate. Look at his list. He also didn't tell his people to stop stalking you guys. But it only has to come from our side though, right? Isn't that the rules? I think Shiz's audio died.
I'm cooking dinner, sorry.
Oh, what you cooking? I'm actually starving.
I'm about to make French fries.
You
Sorry,
weren't kidding,
chips. I'm making or crisps. Crisps. I'm making crisps.
Oh no, you had it right. It's
Am
chips.
I wrong? Chips. Okay, sorry. I'm making chips. What are crisps?
And if you're only making enough, crisps are what you guys call chips. Wrongly.
Oh, okay.
Wrongly. But that's okay. You got off to a good start by calling them chips. Cerebral Tackle, good to see you, buddy, for $5 says he can't fly to Ireland. He spent his donations on Colombian what? Colombian trip? Is that what you meant? Sorry, I have a cold. I'm allowed to do that. That'll get rid of your cold quickly, I can tell you that much. Well, it'll make you forget you have one. Tato, oh, Johnny. You're speaking my language. Tato smoky bacon. Oh, that's going on the list for tomorrow. I haven't had that in a long time. Any Irish people out there, can you tell me? Because I haven't seen them in the shops. I don't know if they've discontinued them, and I have not Googled it, and I'm too lazy to. So I'll ask you folks if you do know. Have they discontinued Ripples crisps? Because that would be devastating if they have. Also, they've changed Walker's Max, and I don't know how I feel about it. They got the extra crispy ones, and they're fucking horrible. They're too crispy. Anyway, that's besides the point. But Johnny, Tato smoky bacon, buddy. You can't beat it. Tato smoky bacon with Cadbury's chocolate on the side. Oh, yes. Paul Berry for $2 says, it's slimy little fuck Irish Gaelic for I'm sorry. Absolutely. We don't even have a word in our language for I'm sorry. Because we just don't apologize. You have ripples in Spar. No shit. Yes. I have to go finding them tomorrow, bye. Oh, I love ripples. They're my favorite. Ripples and a Cornish pasty. I know that sounds like a weird mix. Don't knock it till you've tried it. I dare you to cover Hunting the Dead. Who's Hunting the Dead? Oh, yes. Shed Tech, now you're talking. Ripples, Mars Bar, and a Coke. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. One of my absolute favorite collections of foods. Although I would swap out the Mars Bar for a Cadbury's Turkish Delight. Oh, yes. Oh, lads, I'm starving now. We got Jacko Lantern for £5 says, Demo and Shiz. Chille wants a modern day martyr. He wants to be a modern day martyr. He loves all the piling on him, makes him more and more tormented hero to his congregation. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I think you could be on the right track there. Twins grandma, great to see you there for $5 says, stipulations follow that I will say or I will sue you in 46 other states. That's the worry, isn't it? But thank you so much for that. Run away for $5 says, it was a polling place, and with all the armed people dicking around, I get why the older man was upset and probably thinking the worst. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I had no issue with him having a meltdown. I really don't. Abby Joe's banana bread would go down a feckin' treat right now. She does make great banana bread. But yeah, he shouldn't have probably put his hands on him, but I thought it was still awesome. So as much as I can agree that they shouldn't have done it, it was still awesome. I would actually love a potato pie right now too, Dermot, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. My mom says Jim Roach's favorite, Tato, Mars Bar, and Coke. How about that? What's the chances, by good old Jim? An absolute legend. Absolute legend. And he made a fine chicken curry too. HB Bez for $5 says he's only doing this because he got caught soliciting phony witness statements. That plus whatever skeptic has on him. That's a good point. And he still doesn't know what I have on him. We'll get to that another time. Hopefully we'll never need to, but we can. Michelle Grant for $5 says, I missed a bunch. Can you catch me up, please? Great to see you live. Basically, Chille has retracted his legal proceedings against
He's
Kate and
claiming
Josh,
that
or at
he
least he
did.
says he has. He says he has. Old Chippy over there, just letting us know. Obviously, it's not on. Well, I almost said Grinder. What's it called?
Pacer.
Yeah, Pacer. I almost said Grinder. Well, I did say Grinder, so yeah. Anyway, and so we don't actually know. Oh wait, so apparently there actually is a Pacer number. Cookie saying, but I don't know how that works, so I haven't actually worked it. Oh Jesus!
I haven't seen the documents on Pacer. They're usually not up on the channel.
Breaking news. Jack O'Lantern says cheese and onion potatoes, a curly whirly, and a glass of Club Orange. All right, that's it. I'm going to the shop. See you later, folks. Oh shit, there's like nothing good in the house either, so I have got to go somewhere before they close. Then we have Michelle Grant. So basically he pulled out, and well, he says he's pulled out, and he was like, I'm just doing this out of love, kindness, live, laugh, love, all that kind of stuff. But actually, he had a list of demands that he wanted people to adhere to, or else he would start suing people again. Simple as that. Simple as that. And he was talking about how when he was talking about suing me in Ireland, he didn't really mean it. It was a red herring. And I was like, bro, I called you out on the fact that you couldn't sue me here or fucking there, really. So, yeah, bite me. So that's basically it. And just being a general dick as always. Arizona Jeep Girl for $5 says, I wonder if he'll retract what he said about me. I wonder if he will tell them to stop looking for me and stop trying to log into all of my accounts.
Of course he won't. Of course he won't.
No, of course
he would have to have any sort of accountability for his own psychotic bullshit. Just like he'll never apologize to Rich.
Yeah, no, he won't. He could that would be one move. As I said, all he has to do, apologize to Rick Gregson, do so live on my channel, answer all my questions, and then kiss me directly on my ass. Do those three things.
Okay, but do you mean like the cheek or the butt?
No. I'm talking lip to lip. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm talking straight ass crack. Like no fucking, but like as bros, like, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, right up Main Street. I'm not talking a peck on the cheek either. You know? I don't know why I want that, by the way. Maybe a peck on the cheek will do, actually. It would be funny, though. If he does the first two, then I'll think about it. I'll think about it genuinely, too, you know? But, he's dumb shit. Dear McCostello says a macaroon bar. Have you ever had a macaroon bar, Shiz?
I have not.
I'll send you one. They're fucking amazing. Dermot, do you
Yeah,
remember when we were
hypothetically,
kids?
allegedly, one day. Just like my sweater that I'm
Wow.
never getting.
I told you there's a sheep shortage. No, I just haven't been to the sweater shop because it's on a fucking island in the Atlantic. Well, actually, so am I, but it's on an even smaller island in the Atlantic. Otherwise, I have to get one of the not real ones, and they're no good. You want the real one, the real deal.
Okay, fine. I'll allow it.
Lulu saying hello from Australia. Good to see you, Lulu. G'day, as they say. Okay, let me catch the last few of these and then I'm going to get the flock out of here because I have got to get something to eat here in a minute and go to bed because I still feel really sick. I'm going to try sleeping in the morning. But yeah, was it you that he was trying to get into your account from Colombia? Somebody was. PhD Tony says, it is a little telling that you have quite so many metaphors for that anatomical feature. You fucking take that back. I mean, he's not wrong though, so there's no point taking it back because he's absolutely right. I do have a lot of nicknames for Brown Town, chocolate donut. Like, there's a whole lot of them. There's just never ending. Which of Heart for $2 says, thanks for you and everyone having my back. Always, always. Anybody who ever gets bullied, except for Tony, I'll have their back because I can't have his back.
Or me, apparently. You bully me.
You bully me way more than I bully you. You bully me so much more, but you're crafty about it because you don't do it online. You do it offline where nobody can see it. And then you come on here and you're like, all I said was wah, 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 whatever it is that you claim you say. And I'm like, hold on. What about that thing you said? And then you go, I never said that. I've heard your impression of me, so I wouldn't be throwing any shapes. You know what I mean?
Put in the boot.
Really? It's always the boot with you, isn't it? Always.
Put in the boot. But it has like 27 O's. Put in the boot.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What was the other one that you were giving me shit for that had a load of extra O's? Oh, I remember. Punch and Judy.
Oh, punch.
I said punch once, and then I got a message saying,
you didn't say
Judy.
Punch. You didn't say punch. You said punch.
I never said punch. Oh, no, I probably did, to
you
be
said
fair.
punch.
Was I angry at the time? I was too, wasn't I? I was pissed
probably.
off at the time, wasn't I? So there you go. That's why. Because the angrier you get, the more Irish I get, to be honest. And that's probably why. I was like, punch. But I don't even know what I was talking about. I was probably just talking about drinking punch.
I don't either. It was just so hilarious.
That's bullshit. Punch and Judy. Ron's KFC for $2 says, for shizzle right, fam probably did an intervention. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think there's a good chance that his family were like, dude, so what have you been doing with yourself? And he's like, I've been shouting at people on the internet and suing them. All right, yeah. Okay.
They probably got sick of hearing about it and they were just like, let it go.
Exactly. 2 seconds. Shazmataz says, I've considered Colin's opinion and dismissed it with prejudice. I haven't even been looking at what Colin's been saying. Oh, look, there he is. He goes, you can't take my badge away and it's killing you all. I couldn't give a shit, Colin, to be honest, bud. I couldn't give a shit if you have a badge, a fucking, I don't know, medals. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you have.
No, I think he's talking about that
Jim
he's
Finch.
a member of your channel.
Yeah, no, shit.
His member badge.
Thanks for that. I never would have guessed that. I'm only kidding.
Doesn't that mean he's going to be part of the lawsuit now?
Yes.
Right,
oh my God. Yeah. Your new buddy has to sue you now, Colin. Oh, that's going to make it really hard for you to kiss each other's ass. You know, when you got that kind of shit hanging over yourselves. Or easier. There is that. Shazmataz says, well, like, that's your opinion, man. The dude abides. Jim Finch for $5 says Jose stopped talking Rich 14th. Rich November 14th. Todd, wonder if he realized that the story wasn't true. For shiz is the biz. I can't believe you paid me to say that. But anyway.
What?
Colin says I filled out the paperwork. What fucking paperwork?
Oh my God, did you do the Google form, you simple
you
man?
Didn't do the oh that is dude. I'll say no more, Colin. Take care of yourself, man. But yeah, Jim, I see, I don't want to say too much, but Chille has overlooked some fucking glaringly obvious things here. That's all I'm saying. And that's not me trying to bait Chille. He's not like in Colombia, like, what did he say? What did I overlook? No, genuinely. Allegedly, he has overlooked something enormous. That's all I'm saying. I wish I could say it, but I'm not going to ruin it because I know it's going to drive him fucking crazy. But he has overlooked. He couldn't be any further wrong about Rich. Maybe he genuinely thinks that Rich is legit, right? Maybe. But he's overlooked something and it's just right there. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. He can figure that out for himself. It's so funny. Anyway. Where was I? My brain hurts for $10 says, just like the fight with Educator, he talks tough till the final step, then skips. Absolutely right. Then we got Keeper for $2 says, are you going to have your mom and auntie on? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely soon. Without a shadow of a doubt. It'd be fantastic. Surgeon General for $5 says, define beard, because for all we know, you're talking about JL's hat or ass.
We're talking about the glorious beard on his face that he grew in like 3 days. Like he confronted Chille and Telequila, or I think that's how you say it. And then like the next day had a full luxurious beard.
Sorry. What?
Magical.
He confronted what?
JL went and saw Chille and Telequila. I don't know how to say it.
Oh yeah, that's
where
right.
Deborah was thirsting.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and
you
the
mean
next
Telequa.
day he had a beard. Telequa, that's what it is. Why are you so upset about beards? You okay, Playboy?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Then we've got Tequila Mockingbird for $2 says, do you have to take down super chats too?
Oh, he didn't list that. I'm surprised he wasn't like, you have to give back all super chats that talked about me.
Fuck that. Not a hope. I'll buy whiskey with it instead. Not a fucking hope, Tequila. Not a hope. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chille de Castro's mommy for $5 says, one of you please tell Chille to come upstairs and pick up all his toys that he left out. I keep stepping on them.
All those action figures.
All those action figures, man. Oh, so funny. Wow, Jim. Wow, bro. What is this?
No, I've met Irish dudes, like what American Irish dudes, that have really nice beards.
The fuck kind of shade is that?
I'm just saying it's not an Irish thing.
People think a lot of things about Irish people that turn out not to be true. That happens all the fucking time. And the beard thing is just one of them. You don't get this luscious, glorious beard that I should have. But I keep trimming it because I'm trying to stay tidy looking, you know? God, sue me.
JL's beard looks very tidy.
Sure does. Chuck in Tennessee for $2 says, just to piss Colin Cornwell off. Cornwell. Sorry, I shouldn't mock his name. Because unlike fucking somebody, I don't mock things about people's accents or their names. Fojizzle. Sorry, I was just hanging there. I could not do it. Generation Ape for $179 says, refiling Cali? I do think so. I really do. Well, he's going to have to refile about me anyway.
He would be stupid too, but...
Oh, he'd be like ridiculously stupid too. but he's going to have to fight against me because there's no fucking way I'm doing what he tells me. No way, Slancha.
You're not going to fill out the Google form?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Actually, no, of course not. What the fuck? How stupid does he have to be, man?
Right? People will sign up
that's
for
a
this
trick question.
lawsuit.
It's like, do you want to get sued, Playboy? Just sign here. I'll sue you. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a fucking terrible idea. Why would I do that? Idiot. Johnny Boy for $10 says, for the smoky bacon. That's a lot of crisps. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. And Brother Grief for £5 says, Chille's trying to get rid of the evidence of his behavior. I hope no one deletes the videos of him as they may be needed. Oh, well, you can count on that from me anyway. I can tell you that much. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Chuck in Tennessee for $2 says, okay, Colin Cornhole. Oh, Colin. You brought it on yourself, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say to you. I really don't. Bobby says that my beard is better than yours.
Bobby's a feckin' liar, so that's okay.
You came in there with the feckin'. I can't argue with that. When you drop a hard feckin' like that, Sorry, Bobby. Sorry, buddy. If somebody drops a hard feckin', they mean business. Like, they must be right. If you drop a feckin', then they're right.
And Irish agrees that
that's a hard one for me to admit. JL has a tremendous beard, but it isn't mine.
Thank God. What?
We're going to have some fucking problems. I'm just saying.
Some feckin' problems?
See, now you're just solidifying it with the feck. If you drop a feck, it means it's legitimately going to get fucked up. This is cough bottle, by the way. Just so everybody knows. I'm not like here just downing fucking... Well, I mean, technically it is. That's what it was originally.
Is that what cough bottle means?
Huh?
Does cough bottle mean cough medicine?
Yeah. Cough syrup.
Okay. Scissorp.
Scissorp, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, wait. No, you don't watch Trailer Park Boys, do you?
No.
What a disaster. You would love it. I know you would love it. 357 Sig Beats 9mm says, drop a rattling bog. Would you believe the last time I sang that song, I was langers drunk. Like, I mean, I was mouldy drunk. I can't remember where we were. Like, legitimately cannot remember where we were, but I was wasted. And I sang the Rattling Bog and I got every feckin' word of it right, which is not easy to do. If you've never heard Rattling Bog, look it up. It's fucking hard to sing. It's a really hard song to sing because you have to keep adding words to it. And I nailed it when I was pissed. But when I was sober, not a hope. Not a feckin' hope. But when I'm feeling better and I get wasted on a live stream some night, I promise I'll sing that. I promise I will. Because Anyway. Christina says, I love Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys is my favorite TV show of all time, I would say. I would argue I know essentially every single fucking line in the whole thing. Just saying. I love it. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and get a feed. R.I.P. Jim Leahy, absolutely. John Dunsworth was a personal friend of mine. Me and him used to email each other a lot and chat on Facebook, and we send each other letters. I have some letters from John. He sent me, it was really lovely actually. I've got it. Oh no, my cupboard's out in the other room. It's in there somewhere. I got to show it to you guys some night. He sent me a certificate from the, the Trailer Park Supervisors and Assistant Trailer Park Supervisors Association of Canada, making me an honorary member, signed by him and Randy. That was cool, man. We used to get on a lot. I talked to his daughter quite a bit, and yeah, it was good person to know, and he gave me a lot of encouragement when it came to not so much starting YouTube, but when I used to do a bit of stand up comedy, and I used to be a stage performer quite a bit actually. I was a very serious stage performer at one stage. I was in dozens and dozens and dozens of stage dramas and musicals and things like that on the big stage too, not just like local stuff. And I got a wall of awards in my mom and dad's house, just all acting and comedy stuff. And he was a huge influence on me. And he was a driving force behind me actually getting back into acting and performing and stuff like that. So I owe a lot of that to him. He was an awesome guy. He was a fucking gifted actor. He never drank. He never drank alcohol. And he was one of the only people that I could say could actually genuinely say could act as if he was actually drunk. It's very hard to act drunk. And he was particularly good at it. He was fucking him and Barry Dunn. Barry Dunn was a brilliant at acting drunk as well. Like there's one part where Barry Dunn, when they're looking for the chicken, and he was like, "Oh guys, you just gotta follow it over here. I can sense where the chicken's going." He's like, "Dad, are you drunk?" He's like, "Yes, but listen." It was fucking brilliant. And the two of them were particularly good. They made that show. So I'm gonna have a little drinky poo for John Dunsworth. Rest in peace, Sláinte. He was something else, man. Gifted actor. We used to talk a lot about Shakespeare and stuff like that. He used to do a lot of Shakespearean acting. And he would explain to me how important it was as a modern actor to understand the old ways of doing it so that you could, I don't know, you could build yourself up as an actor with that kind of background of experience and stuff like that. So anyway, that's another story for another time. Dermot says Brian Cowan done it well. Oh, he did. Oh man, he was particularly good at acting drunk, actually. I don't know how he did it though, Dermot. I don't know how he did it. At the wheel of a country, Langer's drunk, maybe? Could have been. Stranger things have happened. Way stranger things have happened. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here because I got to go have something to eat and go away to bed. So I'll catch you all soon. Shiz.
Yes.
How are your chips?
They're almost done. I have to make my seasoning.
What are you seasoning them with?
So far I have some basil, oregano, thyme,
they are both.
white pepper, black pepper.
Those two on purpose. Don't you lie. You said those two on purpose because we had an argument about this the other day about how both of those things are pronounced.
What, oregano and
they
thyme?
just happen to be the first two things you're putting on your chips.
They're literally, that's what I have sitting on my counter. Stop being a girl.
What was it?
Sorry, if you were a
Oregano
girl, you'd probably
and...
be tougher.
I hope your chips burn your mouth. Bob Nodell's gyroscope says Brendan Grace, the father of the bride speech. That was one of his best drunk acting pieces of all time. The other one, now, Brendan Grace was my spirit animal growing up. Brendan Grace was, without a shadow of a doubt, my biggest influence in stand-up comedy, but also my stage acting style, because he was an actor as well as a comedian. And the father of the bride speech, I was actually just thinking about this today. Isn't that bizarre? Where he says, she offered her honor and he honored her offer. It's a great piece of comedy. I highly recommend checking out Brendan Grace. May he rest in peace. And I've seen him live lots of times when I was a kid, and I was a huge fan. But the other one that he does really well, the other one that he acts drunk in really, really well, is the Chinese restaurant. Check that out. Look up Brendan Grace Chinese restaurant. You will not regret it. It was, he was a great performer. I've seen him quite a few times live, and he's just gifted. I mean, beautiful singer as well. And yeah, he was a great person. It was sad to see him go. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Shiz is making chips with some fake name spices on them, and I'm going to go do the same thing. I am super fucking jealous because I haven't got a chip to me name. There's not a chip in the house. I do have spuds and I could make chips, but I just couldn't be bollocks at the moment. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. We'll catch you later. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. I'm going to maybe take it easy tomorrow because I should have been resting the last 2 days, but I drove a couple of 100 miles and was working on Harleys for the last 2 days. Oh, yeah, you would have seen him actually. Yeah, because he worked in, he did the, did he do the Marquee, Martin? I know he did the Opera House and the Everyman a couple of times. So did I, actually. Ow! Oh, I really hurt my neck there when I did that. That was fucking stupid. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. We'll catch you later. Of course, once again, the intro is now the outro. That's pretty much a given from now on. So we'll catch you later. Sláinte.